And good evening and welcome now back to Farmington, Missouri. I'm Frankie Castile as we get ready to bring you Poplar Bluff Mules football. We are now live on Facebook, YouTube, and here on the radio. It is now 6:45 here on this Friday night. We are being joined by the marching band of Farmington, and it appears that we are going to have our national anthem coming up in just a moment. So we'll bring that to you live here on social media. And then, of course, we'll get ready for the football game to begin at the top of the hour. We started something new this week. So if you are tuning in, let me know if you can hear the audio nice and clean. We had some audio concerns last week in Battle High School. We think we've got everything fixed. So hopefully that is the case here tonight. Good evening, Eric. Welcome to the broadcast, my friend. Glad to have you back. So we're watching the Farmington Knights marching band here, and as soon as we get the all clear for the national anthem, we will take you fieldside for the playing of our national anthem. Let us know if the audio's coming in loud and clear. We'd love to hear from you. As we get set to go for Mules Football Friday, we are coming up now about 15 minutes away from the kickoff. Thank you, Ron. Glad to have you alongside Rhonda Hunt. She is joining us all the way from Lake Wabapello. Glad to have you alongside. Dan Elder, appreciate you, my friend. So hopefully we're not going to have any more concerns with our audio. Tim had a great idea, and so did Sean, about how to fix this. So hopefully the audio problem is fixed, and you're going to see a great show coming up here tonight with Mules Football Friday. The Mules are 4-1, as is Farmington. And now we're going to go down field side. We'll let Tim rather. That big flag is being walked out to midfield. We're going to go down field side for the playing of our national anthem, and then we'll come back with your starting lineups. And of course, kickoff is on the way at the top of the hour. So right now we'll pause and we'll let Tim zoom in on everything there down on the football field. That big American flag being walked out to midfield, and then we will pause for our national anthem and then come back with more Mules football. We had some rain earlier this evening, but thankfully that has moved out for the time being. And now we'll go down field side for the official playing of our national anthem.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please continue standing for the playing of the national anthem by the Farmington Black Knight Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Elliot Nays, and the raising of the colors by the Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Commanding tonight's performance is Cadet Captain Gabby Thierrett, along with Cadets Caden Cole, Elena Masters, Emma Smith, Robin Steffen, and Madison Childs.
There is our national anthem this evening, performed by the Farmington Marching Band. And, of course, that big, beautiful American flag being walked out to midfield as we get set to bring you Poplar Bluff Mules football. So here tonight, the Mules and the Knights both are 4-1. And, of course, both teams coming in, the Mules having their best season since 2017, the last time they actually defeated Farmington was back in 2017. That's when the Mules had a perfect 9-0 start to the regular season. And then, of course, the Mules since then have lost 3 straight to the Knights. Back in 2017, the Mules went on to win 50-21. Last season, it was homecoming in Poplar Bluff, and the Mules had to make an amazing comeback and almost completed that comeback. They would go on to lose at 31-28, but nevertheless, it is a brand new season, and for the Mules, they look comfortable and they are ready tonight to get squared off with the Knights out of Farmington. There is some other key matchups going on tonight that we're going to keep an eye on for you. Besides this game, I think another one of the best games of the night is down the road from us, and that is the 5-0 Indians of Kennett. They're going to be taking on New Madrid County Central. They're 4-0. And then, of course, we're looking at Class 5 right now. A lot of implications coming up tonight. Jackson, they are at home against Cardinal Ritter. Ritter is 3-2, Jackson 5-0. That's going to be one to watch. But the one I'm most concerned about, that is Seckman. They're at home. They're 4-1. They are taking on Ladue Horton Watkins. And by the way, Ladue is also ranked in the top 10 in Class 5. They are 4-1. So it should be an exciting night coming up, to say the least. We're in week number 6 now. And for the Mules, it is time to be thinking about maybe that district seeding. Where can the Mules wind up when it comes to the overall seeding? You look at us right now, we're in the top 3. Jackson, of course, is number 1, and they should be. They are undefeated. Then you've got Seckman, that's 4-1. They've got a big home game coming up tonight against Ladue. And then, of course, Poplar Bluff is taking on Farmington on the road. So really, if you think about it, the Mules kind of control their own destiny when it comes to just how high we could get in the district. I do think when it's all said and done, I do think that we could wind up a 2 seed. Right now we're a 3. But if the Mules can win out, and then if Seckman gets a loss here tonight, maybe one more loss at that, that could put the Mules in the driver's seat to possibly getting a 2 seed in the upcoming district. It's something that we're going to have to watch out for. It is something that we're going to have to just watch. And we're going to be joined right now by Coach Kirkley. He is going to join us here on the mic, and we're going to get his thoughts here real fast. And, Coach, thank you for joining us, and talk about this team here tonight. Tell me how pumped you guys are as we are counting it down to about 9 minutes to kick off. What's going to be the biggest factor in your mind when the ball goes in the air top of the hour?
Well, we got to make sure that we keep our assignments. Option football, it can be typical. You can get stop after stop after stop, and then one big play can push it and break something. So we've got to make sure that we're capable of keeping our assignments, executing those, and like I said, getting the ball back in the offensive hands.
We've had some rain here tonight. Is that going to mess up your all's offensive plans whatsoever as of right now?
As of right now, no. I mean, right now, there's nothing's going to change. We're going to come out and stick it to them and hope we can get some points on the board.
I've talked to Coach Sievers earlier on the radio side of things. Tell me how critical it's going to be for your team to come out here, play assignment football, and stop Farmington's run. They're not comfortable when they're outside the pocket making throws downfield. How critical will it be for you guys to make Farmington uncomfortable, especially early in the football game?
We're going to have to be able to make adjustments. They're going to make adjustments when they see how we play them defensively. So we've got to be able to counter that, and that's going to be the whole night.
All right, Coach, thank you so much. We'll see you at halftime.
Okay, thank you.
Coach Kirkley joining us live here to give us a quick word about what he thinks needs to happen as his team gets ready to do battle here tonight against the Knights out of Farmington. Those were the keys to victory. They're being brought to you by Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff. And, of course, coming your way in just a moment, we will have for you the starting lineups. Air Solutions bringing you our keys to victory. Breathe easier and extend the life of your your HVAC system, plus fewer repair bills with Air Solutions' comprehensive maintenance plan, you'll save money and you'll get that peace of mind that only comes from calling Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 785-1500. So here tonight, we're going to open things up on social media, and let's welcome in everybody who is tuning in. We're getting lots of comments already. You can hear the fans on the other side of the football field. That is the Knights of Farmington. They are jacked up for this football game. And the Knights are bringing out Old Glory as well here tonight. This one is going to be a fun football game, no doubt about it. The Mules have talked about this for a long time. They are pumped up and they are ready to go. Also remind you I think Sean did a great job earlier of reminding folks as well to tune in on our River Radio YouTube channel. That is River Radio PB. River Radio PB. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, if you're watching us on social media, let us know where you're watching from. Let's see, Mindy is tuning in tonight. Pamela Davis is also tuning in. Eric is tuning in. Ron Withrow, he's telling us go number 54. And of course, he is talking about Caleb Hosler. We've got Kenny Hosler right in front of us here with his lovely wife. They're all tuning in to watch Poplar Bluff as well. We've got your starting lineups here. We will get you those as soon as the Mules offense takes the football field and the defense. And for the Mules, it's very simple. If the Mules win the toss coming up, they will defer, and they want to stick their defense out there right off the bat. And they want to see exactly how this team defensively can respond to the Poplar Bluff Mules. We'll take our last time out of the pregame coming up. We'll introduce you to our captains, and we've got kickoff under 5 minutes away. You're listening to Mules Football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Eye Care Specialists is committed to the protection and the preservation of the precious gift of sight. Nothing is more important than your eyesight. That's the way the doctors of Eye Care Specialists see it.
Kevin's Auto and Tire is a family-owned one-stop shop for fast, friendly, and affordable automotive services with the latest tools and technology, as well as their time-tested automotive knowledge. They're guaranteed to get your vehicle fixed without breaking the bank.
Line Judge Tony Cox. Back Judge
And we are back here as we get set now to bring you Poplar Bluff Mules football. We are getting ever so closely right now. We are making our way out to the football field in the middle. And let's introduce you to our captains here tonight. And let's start with the Poplar Bluff Mules being led by number 5, Jacob Baller. Also tonight, you've got number 8, Dalton Gatewood, number 60, Logan Ringstaff, and number 68, Rowan Lush. Those are our captains here for the Poplar Bluff Mules. For the Mules, they are hoping to win the toss. They would like to defer to the second half, and Eric Krupe, he is the head coach of the Farmington Knights. He is out there as well alongside Coach Dave Severs. Eric Krupe, he is in his 9th season with a record of 53-41, a winning percentage of .564, as Krupe and Severs now shaking hands, both going back to their benches. The Mules, David Severs, tonight entering his 4th season with a record of 18 wins and 17 losses, a winning percentage of .514 so far in his career as the head football coach of Poplar Bluff. So for the Mules, it's going to come down to what team is going to be able to control the tempo. You look at the third down conversions for the Mules, their offense converting 61% of the time, and that tonight is something that we need to make happen. Also looking at the Mules offense, Cannon Carr as the Coin goes in the air. It looks like Farmington has won the toss, and if I'm a betting man, they're going to defer, and they'll stick the defense out on the football field. Jacob Baller is kind of in the way just a little bit, but it looked like Farmington may have won the toss. Nope, maybe it's going to be the Mules. They're talking to Jacob Baller now. If the Mules win the toss, they're going to defer. Official has me all kinds of confused. I think Farmington did win the toss. So we'll see what the official call is. So they have won the toss, and they're going to elect to receive. So we're going to see the Mules defense right off the bat no matter what. So Farmington, something that you don't see very much of anymore. So now we're going to see what the Mules defense is able to get done. By the way, on offense tonight, Cannon Carr is 72 yards away from career 4,000, and that makes him already in the top 3 in Poplar Bluff Mules history. Lots going on, and we're going to see the Mules come up, and the Mules are going to kick off to begin with here tonight. So on social media, lots of folks now tuning in. I saw Tom Cash tuning in from Kansas City tonight. Also, Mo Norco was saying, go number 70 and 22, Eric Kirkman, Eric and Martha tuning in all the way back home in Poplar Bluff. Hopefully, guys, we're going to bring you a Mules win here tonight. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, and hit that share button for me. We want to reach as many folks as we can tonight on the road. Back to return for the Knights is Jeremiah Cunningham. Chandler Beaton now is going to kick off for the Mules. So now we'll see what the Mules can do with it here as Chandler Beaton sets to kick off from his own 40-yard line. Here we go. So here we go, and we are now underway. And this one is going to be touched in the back of the end zone, touchback, and that's what the Mules wanted to begin with to start this drive as the Knights now come out onto the football field. You look at the all-time series record between these two, and for Poplar Bluff, they do own the all-time record. But if you look at in terms of since Farmington has joined the SEMO Conference North, they are now 7-6, but Mules lead the all-time series 15-11, and of course the one tie. For the Mules, they have lost 3 consecutive games against Farmington dating back to 2018. They want to stop that here tonight. So now we will see that option formation. Cunningham is in the backfield. There's a quick run up the middle. Good start by this Knights football team. McLean quickly now with his first run of the ball game. So McLean for the Knights. Number 26 is going to get the football up to about the 24-yard line. And that is something that for Poplar Bluff, we've got to be able to stop. We've got to be able to slow them down. And there's another big run by McLean. He's got a first down and much more. So back-to-back runs by McLean.
McLean on the carry. Brought down by number 8, Dalton.
So McLean is going to get out to the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 15 yards and a Farmington first down. And that's what the Mules were concerned about coming in this football game, is how well Farmington can run it. For the Mules, their front line on defense, they're going to have to really set the tone against this offense here tonight. Coming up in just a little bit, by the way, we'll have our question of the half. It is our Mules Trivia. We're going to add that on to our video broadcast on Facebook, and we're going to give you a chance to win one of our Back the Blue t-shirts, courtesy of Southeast Sign and Graphics. Seen somebody tuning in. Charles is tuning in from Dallas, Texas. I'm not sure what the stoppage of play was on the football field. Nobody is hurt. Didn't see a flag down. So I guess they're going to say I did not see a flag, but there may have been a flag down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate has been a part of the Farmington.
So now for the Mules, not sure what the stoppage of play is. Right now it's 1st and 10 Farmington on their own 39-yard line after back-to-back runs by Kason McLean. He's only a freshman, and he is running the football for this Farmington Knights ball team. And they have had their way in the first 2 plays from scrimmage against Poplar Bluff. So now after that lengthy delay, Myra saying Josh Knight tuning in with his mom. Hey Josh, glad to have you alongside here tonight on Facebook. So now Farmington quickly, play clock is down to 7. They quickly go to the line of scrimmage. And once again, there's another handoff, and that's what it's going to be pretty much all night long. McLean again. McLean is going to get just a couple of yards, not nearly what he has been getting, but still picks up 2 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and a long 8 to go. I know, I can't believe it that he's a freshman too, Eric. Jenny Robinson tuning in tonight. Love having her aboard on Facebook as well. Mules defense out there to begin with. 2nd down and 8, first quarter. Cunningham is in motion. They're going to flip it outside. Good job by the offense of Farmington. Good stop by Lane Savant. Brady Cook now gets his first carry on the night. And for Cook, Desmond Howell also in on the stop, and he's going to be near the 1st down marker, but still just a little bit short. He'll get out to the 47-yard line. That is a gain of 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Good question, Eric Kirkman. You'll love trivia coming up later on tonight. I know who 1 and 2 is, and I know how many yards each of those 2 men have, so don't tell us the answer, Eric. Cunningham is not going to get much. The Mules making a big stop on defense on 3rd down.
Brought down by number 8, Dalton Gatewood.
So Gatewood making the big play that time. They gain a yard, and now it's 4th down and 1. We'll do Mules trivia coming up in just a minute. We're talking about Mules quarterbacks too. Eric Kirkman kind of taking my thunder just a little bit. Here's a big 4th down play. They're going to give it to McLean. He's in the backfield right now. It is a big 4th down and 1 to go. Can the Mules make a stop? They give it to McLean, and he is gone. He's got a man to beat, and Lane Savant takes him down all the way to about the 15-yard line.
Brought down by number 33.
So Lane Savant saves a touchdown. And they get down on 4th and 1 all the way down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 37 yards. And that is a Farmington 1st down. We are already down to 8:45 and counting here in the first quarter of play. The Farmington Knights are going left to right on your radio dial and the football field. And there's another big stop. Garrett Laslier, also Jacob Baller, who was the other man through. That was Logan Height. So this one is not going to go very far, maybe down to about the 12-yard line. So still gains about 3 yards, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 to go. We're in the first quarter here. Farmington inside the red zone. The Mules have allowed touchdowns 89% when a team gets in the red zone. Hunter Jenkins, another stop against McLean. And he's going to be close to the 1st down marker. Still going to be just a little bit short. And they're going to mark him down at this time to about the 7-yard line. So another gain of about 5. And that's going to bring up another third down coming up. 3rd down and 2 now. Once again, Brady Cook is going to line up right behind the quarterback. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got a first down, still driving. He extends, and he's not going to be in just yet. He'll get down to about the 1-yard line. So the quarterback this time, Drew Felker, number 18. Felker gets it down to about the 1. And that's going to bring up another first down. Farmington lining up quickly. Felker goes in, and this time he scores the touchdown. A quarterback keeper with 7:18 to go here in the first quarter. Just like that, it is 6-0 Farmington. And we knew this one was going to be one of those nights. So now for Farmington, Brady Cook now is going to come in for the extra point attempt to make this 7-0 Farmington. So now Cook. Cunningham is the holder. Here's the snap. It is on the way through the uprights, and Farmington now leads this football game 7-0. All right, so while we have a moment, let's go ahead and let's introduce for the first time this season Mules Trivia. And tonight, we'll put it up on the screen. We're going to give somebody a chance. We'll pick a random winner to receive a Back the Blue t-shirt. Our first question of the half, Mules football looks like this. Now, the current Poplar Bluff Mules quarterback, Cannon Carr, he is ranked 3rd all-time in passing yards. Stan Revell is in 1st. What I want to know is who comes in 2nd all-time passing yards. Is it A, Bobby Strenfel, B, Zane Faust, C, Mark Gum, or D, Shane Kirby? Give us your answers right now on our social media page on this video. And, of course, we will give you the answer at halftime, and we'll select a random winner tonight to receive a Back the Blue t-shirt as the Knights scoring the opening touchdown for the Knights. They go 10 plays and 80 yards, capped off with a quarterback keeper by the quarterback, Drew Felker, on a 1-yard TD run. So now Cook is going to kick it, and it's going to be taken at the 30-yard line by Dalton Gatewood. Gatewood is getting some blocks. He's going to go upfield, and he'll get out to about the 36-yard line. So the Mules with about a 6-yard return. Brought down by number 18, Drew Felker. So the quarterback for the Knights is the one that brought him down. So Dalton Gatewood only getting about 6 yards on the return. Make that 7 yards. They're going to say the 37-yard line. And now we're going to see the Mules come out for the first time on offense. Remember that trivia question. Let us know your answer, and we'll pick a random winner coming up at halftime here tonight. It is our Mules Trivia. So Cannon Carr, 72 yards away from career 4,000. Devin Gatewood is going to get the first carry of the night, and Gatewood is not going to go far. So Gatewood, depending on where they spot him down, maybe about a 2-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 8 to go from the 39-yard line. Eric Kirkman kind of beat me to the punch on this Mules Trivia. It's like he's been spying on me. He knew it was coming. Atari Amos now lining up right beside Carr. Carr this time gets it outside to Devin Gatewood across the 40-yard line.
Pass complete to number 14, Devin Gatewood.
So Gatewood gets a couple of more yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down from the 42-yard line. So a gain of 3 yards. And now for the Mules coming in 61% on 3rd down conversions. We'll need a big 3rd down conversion here if the Mules want to continue this drive at 61% on third down conversions here this season. This one is already a big one. Carr is there and is going to be incomplete. It was intended for Jacob Baller. It would have been a first down. And that's going to bring up now 4th down and about 5. So the Mules go 3 and out. Unable to convert on the first down, and that's going to put Farmington, Jeremiah Cunningham, he'll be standing at his own 25-yard line. So we'll see now what the Mules can do on defense after giving up an opening touchdown. 7-0. Mules trail. This one not the best kick by Laslier, but it still gets them down to about the 38-yard line. Garrett Laslier coming in on punts. He is averaging right about 40, or make that 36 yards a punt. So Laslier coming in for Poplar Bluff. And they're gonna mark him down at the 39-yard line. So it's only a 19-yard kick by Garrett Laslier, and that's where the Knights will have it with 6:15 to go here in the first quarter, already up by a touchdown, thanks to Drew Felker and the offense of the Knights. Once again, this one's a quarterback keeper. Jacob Baller wraps around him, and he's still going to get some good yards out to about the 46-yard line. So that's nearly a 7-yard pickup. There is a flag on the play. The flag thrown. And the referees are going to be away from us here tonight. And I believe it's going to be against the Mules. It's going to be a hold against Poplar Bluff. So now for the Mules, we're going to add on some more yards following that penalty. And that's going to bring them all the way to the 39-yard line of Poplar Bluff.
Ladies and gentlemen, the call on the field was personal foul against the Mules.
So now Farmington will have it.
Number 26, McLean with the carry.
McLean is going to get it once again. McLean gets it down to the 34-yard line. So gets about 5 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. I didn't see the personal foul, but that's how the official saw it. And there's another. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper this time. And this time the quarterback is up and gone, and he's going to be tackled inside the 10-yard line.
Drew Felker with the keeper.
Drew Felker is all the way down to the 8-yard line. Felker.
That'll be a first down for the Knights.
That is a big gain for the Knights, and now it's 1st and goal on the 8-yard line. So now for the Mules, once again they're backed up. It's on the 8-yard line. Poplar Bluff in danger of going down by 2 touchdowns. There's another handoff. This one, the first man through is McLean, and he'll get down to about the 6. So about a 2-yard pickup that time. McLean.
Stop by number 38, Ben Calclazier.
So Ben Calclazier makes the tackle. And now we'll see what the Mules can do with it here on 2nd down and goal. Mules defense bringing 6 up to the line. Everybody else in the secondary backing up just a little bit. This one's going to be a pitch outside to Cunningham. Great move by the Knights, and Cunningham walks it in the end zone for the touchdown.
For the touchdown, number 5.
So Farmington quickly now with 4:10 to play. They're already up by 2 scores. Still nothing to get too excited about here. I know it's early. I know we're down by 2 touchdowns.
Back to attempt the extra point.
But we'll see what happens here. Brady Cook is going to come in and kick the extra point. There is the kick. It is up. And Farmington finds themselves up by 2 touchdowns here in the early going. We'll step away. Mules trail by 14 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
The Scott Law Group, a family-owned firm providing trusted legal counsel for matters pertaining to real estate, personal injury, criminal, and family law. Call 785-4688 or online, scottlawgroupmo.com.
Go Mules! The Bank of Missouri wishes the Mules a fantastic season. Live well, play well, bank well. At 130 years strong, you can count on us.
So we are back here as the Mules right now find themselves down by 2 touchdowns in the early going with 4:10 to play here in this first quarter of play. And right now, Poplar Bluff down here in this ball game by 14 points. Farmington already 132 yards of offense. And we're only in the first quarter. Dalton Gatewood now. He'll get the kickoff from the 20-yard line, and he's going to get across the 30 to about the 33, maybe 34-yard line.
Dalton Gatewood with the return.
So Gatewood is not going to get much on the return.
Brought down by number 57.
So Gatewood gets out to... They're going to mark him down at the 34-yard line. That is a 14-yard return, and that's where Cannon Carr and Poplar Bluff now is set up. So we'll see what the Mules can do with it now. Carr brings his offense back out on the football field. Oh, the ball comes loose, and Farmington comes away with it. Farmington on the miscue by the Mules. Josh Wyatt is the man.
Number 58, Jaden Euler with the recovery. It's Farmington first down.
So a quick turnover by the Mules. So Farmington, they've already forced a turnover, and now they're going to have it with amazing position on the 33-yard line, and that's where Farmington now, as the quarterback, he's going to keep it. He gets it out to Cunningham at the 30-yard line. He's still on his feet.
Number 5, Cunningham.
So Cunningham is going to get a big run on that play.
For the Knights.
It'll be a first down all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 16, and that is a gain of 17 yards on first down. The Mules are absolutely stunned. Here in the early going, we're in the first quarter of play, and Farmington, they have come out and they are jacked up in the early going. Poplar Bluff just needs to get something. Jacob Ballard in on the tackle, as McLean was the first man through. So this time McLean is all the way down to see where they spot the football. He's going to be inside the 15 to about the 14, or 13 rather. And it's going to bring up a second down and 7. We've got some scores to give to you coming up in just a moment. Jackson leading their football game. They're up 7-0 right now. Here's another handoff. This time, the ball comes loose, and Kaysen King may have recovered it. We'll see. There's a flag on the play at the very end, but Kaysen King recovered the football. We'll see what the flag is about. It came in after the play. Mules did come away with it, but we'll see who has the football. And I believe the Mules are going to come away with the football. They will have it So there's the fumble, but now we've got to wait for the penalty. It's going to be against Poplar Bluff, and that brings, so the Mules will have it.
Call on the field for the flag, personal foul against the Mules.
It's going to be a personal foul against Poplar Bluff, but the Mules do recover the fumble. Well, they motion it's Mules football. Kaysen King recovered the fumble. So now the Mules, Kaysen King recovers the football. So the Mules now, they get the turnover. And now they're going to have it on the 6-yard line. So now, Mules, there's the catch right out from their own end zone. Darius Graham, a quick strike to the 26-yard line.
Brought down by number 18, Drew Felker. Be a first down for the Mules.
So Mules now with a quick first down. So just like that, quickly out to the 26-yard line as Darius Graham, Cannon Carr again going downfield just over the head of Nick Brummett. And that's going to bring up a second down coming up now. Second down and 10 for the Mules. So incomplete by Cannon Carr. Mules are sticking through the air right now. Mules have got to play with the right tempo right now. I know they're frustrated being down by 2 scores. 2:04 to play here in the first quarter. As Darius Graham making a big catch a moment ago. Cannon Carr comes up to the line, entering tonight's game 72 yards away from 4,000 career passing yards. He's back to throw again, gets rid of it. And now we get a flag at the end of the play. That one's going to go against Brock Huffman, number 13. It should be against Farmington anyway. We'll see what the actual call is. Looks like it was going to be at the very minimum a hold, but could have been pass interference. It's going to be against the Knights. So now it's going to be all the way out to, it's going to be a hold. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line.
Official call on the field, holding against the Knights.
So it's going to be a hold. And that's going to bring up an automatic first down for Poplar Bluff. A First Choice Insurance Mules first down. And now it's Ari Amos going to line up right beside Cannon Carr. Carr tonight down by 14 points. Here's it's going to be a fake handoff. Cannon Carr gets a block, and he's out across the 40-yard line. There's another flag. That one's going to be a late hit after the fact, and that's going to possibly add on 15 more yards. Getting very scrappy here early in this game as the Mules had it to the 44-yard line. Or are they going to give it to him at the 45? Oh, they're going to say it's against Poplar Bluff. That one looked like it was against Farmington. Wow, a holding call against Poplar Bluff.
Holding against the Mules.
Wow. So it's going to bring up first down. My goodness. They're going to call that holding against Poplar Bluff. So that's going to negate that. So now it's going to bring up, there's a quick pass. This one out to Devin Gatewood. Gatewood now is still on his feet, and he'll be taken down at the 30-yard line.
14, Devin Gatewood.
So Gatewood, Devin Gatewood is all the way down to the 30-yard line. And that is a 30-yard pass, a first-choice Insurance Mules first down. And now Cannon Carr and Poplar Bluff now are on the move, and now we get flags. Cannon Carr is 3 out of 5 on the night, 58 yards. Flags come in, and it's going to be against the Mules, a sideline warning against Poplar Bluff. Cannon Carr, Devin Gatewood. 2 catches for 38 yards here tonight. Darius Graham, a catch for 20 yards. Cannon Carr is 14 yards away from surpassing career 4,000. Cannon Carr, he's got a man open. It is Garrett Laslier, and touchdown Mules. That is not Garrett Laslier, that's Devin Gatewood. So there's the touchdown. This one goes for 30 yards. And now the Mules have cut into this lead. Chandler Beaton now comes up for the extra point attempt. It is the Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers extra point attempt. It is through the uprights, and the Mules have cut into this lead. It is now 14-7 with that last touchdown score by Poplar Bluff. Cannon Carr has just now surpassed 4,000 career yards all time for his career. He is in third place with that pass alone. He is now over 4,000 career yards. Congratulations to Cannon Carr. What an accomplishment for that young man. Stan Revelle leads the way. He is in first. Our trivia question, who's in second? We'll let you know who the answer is in just a little while. But of course, Cannon Carr, congratulations, my friend. 4,000 passing yards. That is a huge mark. There it is on the screen. What a great job by Cannon Carr. What a season he is having. Entering tonight's ball game with well over 1,000 yards. Who knows? He might be able to get to 5,000 before it's all said and done. Mules miss a tackle. There's a flag down on the 20-yard line. It's going to come back, it looks like. Good run by Jake Bishop, but there was a hold, it appeared anyway. It appears there's going to be a hold against Farmington. So we'll wait and see. So McFarland comes in and makes the play. But the flag was down on the 20-yard line.
There is flag on the play.
There it is. It's going to go against. Tim, if you don't mind, if you'll put that image up one more time for Cannon Carr as we wait for this first set of plays to come up. Great job by Cannon Carr and great job by the Mules offensive line to give him the time he needs. And that's what it's about. I know Cannon Carr has been able to achieve this, but you got to give it up for the offensive line by Poplar Bluff, giving him the time to get that out. 4,000 career passing yards for his career. Here we go now. Mules, there's the pitch outside to Cook. Cook is on his horse, gets out to about the 25-yard line, and that's going to bring up a first down for the Farmington Knights. Mules now more than ever, they need a big stop. They were slow. It's going to be all the way out to the 26.
That's first down for the Knights.
So that's going to be a gain of about 16 yards on first down. So for the Mules right now, they had a big touchdown score a moment ago, but they've got to stop the running game of Farmington.
Number 26.
So Caden McLean again.
Brought down by number 25.
Logan Height in on the tackle. But for the Mules, it's another first down for Farmington. And they're going to get all the way to about the 38-yard line. So a gain of 12 yards. And these Farmington running backs right now, they are absolutely having their way with the defensive line by Poplar Bluff. So far up 14-7. We're coming down to the final moments of the first quarter of play. There's another run on the outside. This one, Cunningham, and he's going to get to about the 45-yard line. So he gets about 7 yards. There is a flag down. We'll see who this one's against. 11 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play. And it looks like the flag was on the 36-yard line. It's going to be a hold against the Mules. So we're going to add to it. So now we're going to add to that as the Mules are going to be called for the hold.
Call on the field, personal foul.
Well, they motion hold. So that's going to bring them all the way to the 39-yard line. So now it's going to be all the way out to the 39-yard line. Coach Sievers, he wants an explanation. I can't say that I blame him. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 39. You can hear the crowd here in front of us. You can hear the crowd, and so hopefully Mules are going to be able to stop with the penalties. It's 1st down and 10. There's been no penalties against Farmington so far, just the one, and that was on the kickoff. And this quarter is going to come to an end. Farmington, they're on the move right now, but the Mules trail 14-7. You're listening to Mules football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Las Margaritas and Mayas, serving up the best authentic Mexican food since 1997. The Esquivel family, always proud to support our Poplar Bluff Mules.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
And we are back as we get ready for the second quarter of play, and the Mules right now are down 14-7. However, the Knights, they are driving yet again. They are on the 39-yard line of Poplar Bluff. They'll switch sides, and Farmington now will go right to left. We appreciate you tuning in, whether you're listening on the radio or watching us on social media. If you would be so kind to do us a big favor and share this video feed for us. There's another pitch outside. This one to Brady Cook. Lasley are on the move. Good job by Lane Savat. Lane Savat gets him down to the 35-yard line.
Down by number 14, Devin Gatewood.
That was Lane Savat that made that tackle.
Brought down by number 33.
There you go. So that's a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6 now. 2nd down and 6. Mules here. Big defensive stands if they can get it. There is McLean. Good job by Jacob Baller. Also Desmond Howell. Logan Height also in on the tackle. as McLean is going to get down to about the 32-yard line. A gain of 3. Big third down coming up now. It's 3rd down and 3 for the Knights. Big stop here for Poplar Bluff if they're able to get it. Farmington is 1 for 2 on the night. Poplar Bluff is 0 for 1. This one is a big 3rd down. Mules defense would love to get off the football field. Thank you, Jenny. We appreciate that. There's another quarterback keeper, and he's going to be near the first down marker, depending on where they spot him down to the 28. And I believe he's going to have just enough for a first down. He will. He got about 4 yards, and he needed just 3. I got to be honest with you, Tim Hicks is the main reason why we have these fancy graphics. We thought about this all week doing our research, and we thought we would add a few things. We've got another special surprise coming up with a graphic later on in the broadcast. All I'm waiting for is a particular text. There's a pitch outside again. Jeremiah Cunningham. Good job there by Hunter Jenkins, running him out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by number 9, Hunter Jenkins.
So Jenkins doing a great job. And they're going to mark him down just outside the red zone to about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down. Right now, the offense, Eric, is doing our job. However, the defense right now, the defense is having a tough time against the Knights here early. So Felker now, Drew Felker, and this offense by the Knights, they have played their game, and now he's back to pass, or he looks like he's going to pass. He does. He's got a man, Cunningham. Cunningham is going to get down to about the 1-yard line.
Pass complete to number 5, Cunningham.
A lot of contact. It could have been, maybe should have been holding, but it's not being called.
Just short.
And for the Knights, they're going to have it now all the way down to near the 1-yard line. So a 21-yard gain on first down, and that's going to bring up Farmington with 9:45 to play in the first half. And now once again, the quarterback keeps it up the middle, and they're going to say touchdown Farmington. Second touchdown on the night by Drew Felker with 9:40 left. It is now 20-6. 20-6 right now. Kason McLean already 86 yards in the first half. He's got 11 carries. Drew Felker has 7 carries, 56 yards. Not to mention he also has the 2 touchdowns. This one's up and good. Mules trail by 2 touchdowns on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Want a career and not just another job? It's waiting for you at Briggs & Stratton. Great pay, great benefits, and continuing education. Everything you and your family deserve. Go to careers.basco.com and look at Poplar Bluff job openings.
And we are back here as the Mules find themselves right now down by 2 touchdowns. By the way, in baseball news today, lifetime Cardinal that is, Adam Wainwright. He is going to return in the 22 season. So Wainwright for St. Louis is going to make another return. Right now, the Cardinals they lead the Cubs in the bottom half of inning number 2. They lead 1-0. What about that impressive streak by St. Louis, winning 17 games in a row? The longest NL streak to ever happen. St. Louis going to play some October baseball. And this one is a booming kick downfield, going to be taken at the 15-yard line. Mules getting some blocks up front as Chris Matlock is going to return it to about the 42-yard line.
Brought down by number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham.
So For the Mules now, Chris Matlock is going to get it to the 43, a return of 18 yards, and it's going to be first down and 10 for Poplar Bluff. Ron Withrow loves that Cardinal victory of 17 wins in a row. He says, come on, Mules. So now for Cannon Carr, down by 2 touchdowns, back on the football field. Amari White now, he has the carry, and he dives into Farmington territory. Good run by Amari White, his first of the ball game. And he's going to get to the 49-yard line of the Knights, and that'll be a gain of 8 yards. Second down and 2 to go. Huge game for the Mariners. They haven't been to October since 2001. We'll keep you updated, Eric, on that game for the Mariners. Didn't know you were a Mariners fan, Eric. So now the Mules coming out, empty backfield. 3 wideouts on the far side. Now they put a man in motion. It's Darius Graham. And now there is some confusion. Timeout called by Poplar Bluff. So a quick timeout. A little bit of confusion that time with 8:43 to play here in the first half of play. So Poplar Bluff with a quick timeout here, a little miscommunication. So remember our Mules Trivia question. Current Poplar Bluff Mules quarterback Cannon Carr, he's ranked 3rd in all time. By the way, just surpassed 4,000 career yards. Stan Revell, he is ranked 1st. What I want to know is who is in 2nd all-time passing yards. You've got 4 choices to choose from. A, Bobby Strenfel. B, Zane Faust. C, Mark Gum. Or D, Shane Kirby. It's brought to you by Larry Hillis Dodge. Submit your answer on our Facebook feed, and we're going to announce a winner, and we'll announce the answer and the winner coming up at halftime during this football game. Amari White gets a breakaway. He's down to the 30, still on his feet. 1 man to beat. The 20, the 10, and touchdown. Amari White, big touchdown run. It goes 49 yards. Amari White, what a run. His 3rd touchdown run of the season with 8:33 to go in the first half. Mules are an extra point away from tying this football game. There's the extra point, the Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers extra point attempt, and it is good. And now the Mules trail 21-14. Touchdown, Poplar Bluff.
Farmington Knights 21.
Mules football proudly presented by Briggs & Stratton. Want a career and not just another job? It's waiting for you at Briggs & Stratton. Great pay, great benefits, and continuing education assistance. Everything you and your family deserve. Go to careers.basco.com and look at the Poplar Bluff job openings. So the Mules now quickly coming right back. We're down by just 7 points. I have no idea, Eric. I don't really care if they're mad at me. It's okay if they are. They shouldn't be, but who knows? It may be because Farmington scored. You never know. So the Mules have come right back. They were down 14-0. And now we are down by just 7 points, but the Mules defense has got to come back and have a strong stance right here. Got to have a strong stance. We don't have a choice. Booming kick downfield by Chandler Beaton, taken at the 1-yard line by Bishop. And the ball comes loose. But I believe Farmington will have it. They're going to mark him at the 30-yard line. So, Chandler Beaton doing his job. He is a phenomenal kicker for Poplar Bluff, and Bishop did a great job on the return all the way out to the 30-yard line, a 29-yard return. And now for the Mules, Poplar Bluff now. Got to make a big stance here on defense. There's another handoff to McLean. McLean getting very good yardage here. He is out to the 34-yard line. That's what you don't want to have happen. If you're Poplar Bluff, you don't want to give up 3-4 yards on first down. Try to limit the yardage on first down. So now for Poplar Bluff, got to stop that running. We've got to be able to stop the run. There's a way you stop the run. This time, Poplar Bluff, Jacob Baller is going to have none of it. Desmond Howe also in on the stop is number 77, Nicholas Palma. So now it'll be on the 33-yard line, a loss of 1, a rare minus play by the offense of Farmington. Defense needs a big stance. Eric Kirkman, got to stop the running game. You're right, my friend. Another good job by the Mules again. And this time a little bit of extracurricular as Desmond Howe, Kaysen King. Referees get together. We got a flag on the field. It's going to be against Farmington. You hear the Mules fans. It's going to be a personal foul against Farmington. So it'll be third down and forever now. So 15 yards, we'll have them back at the 19-yard line. So now we're going to see, so going to bring up fourth down. It will be fourth down. So now we're going to see the punt team come out. Bishop is going to come out to punt. He is averaging nearly 40 yards a kick. This could be the opening Poplar Bluff needs. Mules have a man standing on his own 48-yard line, Chris Matlock. This could be an opening that Poplar Bluff desperately needs. Good kick by Bishop. And he called for the fair catch and then did the smart thing and moved away. So Chris Matlock called for the fair catch. Booming kick downfield of 49 yards. So the defense, they do their job. And now we'll see what the Mules can do with it. Mules football proudly presented by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers. It is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store that has served the Poplar Bluff community for well over 60 years. It's Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next to us. Presiding Commissioner Vince Lampe is tuning in with Charlie Lampe. Of course, Charlie is our chief engineer. He is the biggest reason why we are on the air doing what we do. Without him, there ain't no way we'd be on the air right now. So another stoppage of play as Coach Krupe is on the football field. They're thinking it should have been third down. And now there's a hold against Poplar Bluff. It's declined. So there was a flag thrown. Jackson leading Cardinal Ritter now 21-0 with 6:24 to play. That one is in the second quarter. It's 21-14 with 6:30 in the first half. So now it'll be on the 33-yard line. That's where the Mules will take over with 6:30 left to play in this half. Mules down by a touchdown. Mules offense, Amari White. He'll get a handoff, and he goes out across the 40. He is near the first down marker. Might be just a tad bit short. Maybe a yard. They're going to give him to the 40. No, they're going to say, yes, it's going to be just a yard short. He is on the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 1. Nope, Eric, it is not raining right now, my friend. It's pretty much rained on us all day, but right now we are in good shape. Cannon Carr surpassing 4,000 career passing yards earlier tonight. Congratulations to him. Who knows, with 5 games left maybe, including districts, could he get to 5,000? We'll see. There's a quick pass. Darius Graham still on his feet. He's got a man to beat. The 30, the 20, 10, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. He'll stop at the 2-yard line. What a pass and what a catch by Darius Graham.
Number 2, Darius Graham.
Graham down to the 2-yard line. A 56-yard catch and run. Brock Hoffman brings him down. And now Cannon Carr in company is 2 yards away from punching it in the end zone. What a catch by Darius Graham. Cannon Carr, him and his offense, they are not messing around. He is 5 of 7 here in the first half, 144 yards so far. There's the handoff to Amari White. Amari White is close, and the ball came loose, but he was already down by contact, gained a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal on the 1-yard line. 5:02 to play. Amari White, he's got 4 carries, 65 yards, or make that 67 yards. Gatewood tonight through the air, 3 catches, 68 yards, and Darius Graham, 2 catches for 76 yards. Cannon Carr, empty backfield. He may try to keep it himself. He will. Goes up the middle and scores. Cannon Carr, touchdown. It is his 5th touchdown on the season. So now the Mules, just like that, they are back in this game with 4:35 left. And now Chandler Beaton coming up for the Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers extra point attempt. The holder is Cannon Carr. Mules are a point away from tying this football game. Here's the snap. There's the kick. You betcha. We are all tied up at 21 apiece. 4:35 left before halftime. Remember to submit your answer to our trivia question. We're going to submit or pick a random winner coming your way. They'll receive a Back the Blue t-shirt. Current Poplar Bluff Mules quarterback Cannon Carr. He is ranked 3rd all time in passing yards. We know Stan Revelle is first. Who is 2nd in all-time passing yards? We'll let you know during halftime. The 4 choices are, there it is, Bobby Strenfel, Zane Faust, Mark Gum, or Shane Kirby. Mules making a stand right now. We still have another trivia question we're going to do, by the way, coming up in the second half. We're going to have some fun here tonight. What a game. We are tied up now. Farmington began this game leading 21, or make that 14-0. Absolutely. We've got 4:35. Let's make a big defensive stance right now. And let's get the ball back. There's a booming kick by Beaton. It goes into the back of the end zone. And that's where they wanted that to go. Farmington will now have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. So let us know where you're tuning in from tonight. I know I've missed several comments. I'll start checking them just a little bit better. If you're not tuning in Poplar Bluff, let us know where you're watching from. Typically, Kaylee Baldwin. She says, go Mules, and she votes for Mark Gum. We'll let you know the answer at halftime. So now Poplar Bluff, they have made the comeback, but now there's a decent run right up the middle again.
Number 26, Kason McLean.
McLean, another very good run for him. And he's going to be shy of the first down marker, but he's going to get about 6-7 yards. Jenny Robinson tuning in from Panama City Beach, Florida. Michelle White is tuning in. She is watching from Dexter for her grandson. Number 36, of course, that's Jaredon Young. A 7-yard gain on first down. Clock continues to run under 4 minutes. And there's another handoff, and this time again, the Mules, Desmond Howell, Jacob Baller, Nicholas Palma, they are not fooled, but it will be enough, or it should be enough, for a first down. We'll see where they mark him down. He's close. No, they're going to say he is about a yard shy of that first down marker. So third down and inches. Patty Baller is tuning in from Ohio. How is the weather in Ohio? And this one up the middle, but a timeout was called beforehand. This one is called by Poplar Bluff.
Number 18, Drew Felker with the keeper.
Are they going to, wait a minute, are they going to give that to him? Or are they going to say it was a quarterback keeper, but I think the Mules may have called timeout beforehand. They did. So that run will not count with 3:08 to play. Mules call the timeout. Mules football is all being brought to you by our good friends at Larry Hillis Dodge with their convenient drive-through service center. From maintenance diagnostic checks to major repairs, their highly trained technicians can have you back on the road in no time. It is Larry Hillis Dodge proudly bringing you Mules football, and they are our timeout sponsor. So I got an interesting text message a moment ago. Tim Hicks is right in front of me. He tells me, what will it take to get me to wear a Cardinal t-shirt? Because those that know, yes, I might be the Cubs fan, but we're already on vacation. I'm not the biggest Cards fan in the world. I'll tell you what, Tim, because you put me on the spot, well, let me run this play real fast, and then I'll tell you what I was going to tell you. 3rd down and 1. Quarterback keeper again. I think this time Drew Felker's got about 3 yards, or make that 2 yards. He is going to have a first down to about the 31-yard line. So it is, they're going to say 3 yards out to the 32-yard line.
That's a first down for the Knights.
Sharon Kissinger, appreciate you tuning in. And that's right, the manager for the Lady Mules. She was also homecoming queen, Miss Addison Kirkman. She's out there tonight somewhere. There's another keeper up the middle. And Farmington, they are just poised to run this clock down as much as they can.
Number 18, Felker with the keeper.
Felker again.
Brought down by number 25.
This time gets quite a few yards. He'll get out to about the 36-yard line. So it's still a gain of 4. Well, they're going to say he got to the 37-yard line. So a 5-yard pickup. Jenny, yes, he did. King now, he's going to throw. He's got a man, and it's up, and it is good. That was good coverage by Lane Savat, but Bishop makes the catch. And now Farmington's got something cooking. They're on the Mules 40-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards. Still have 2 minutes and counting. We are in the second quarter, 2 minutes away from halftime. It is 8:04 on this Friday night. We're all tied up at 21 apiece. So now they're going to run it again. There's the option, flips outside to Cunningham, and he'll be taken out of bounds by Chris Matlock.
Number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham.
Cunningham is going to get a few yards, and he'll be taken out at the 32-yard line. So a gain of 8 yards on that play. Now we got a man down for the Mules, slow to get up.
Official's timeout.
It's an official timeout for the Mules. It looked like that's going to be Nicholas Palma. Good news for him as Heath Willis coming out now, the Mules trainer and the Mules coach coming out to help him off the turf. He is hobbling, it looks like, on that left leg. Speaking of injuries, we did find out earlier on that Logan Davis, the Mules number 28, he's got a dislocated left kneecap. And we have been told that he might be able to come back in districts, but we're not 100% sure on that. We talked to him earlier tonight, and that's what he tells us, is that it was a dislocated left kneecap. So we wish him a speedy recovery. So what I was going to say earlier on about this Cardinal shirt is I'm inclined to wear a Cardinal shirt, but here's the thing. If I'm gonna wear a Cardinal shirt next week at the football game in Cape Central, I got to get something in return, and let me do a refresh here real fast, and let me see where I'm at, because I want to make sure it's a little bit tough, Tim. I don't want it to be something that's going to be easily given away. So I feel comfortable with this. I need to get to 100 shares here tonight, Tim. If we get to 100 shares on this feed next week, I'll wear a Cardinal shirt of your choice. Here's the next play. There's the flip outside. This one going out to the kicker, Cook. And Brady Cook is going to get inside the 30-yard line. He will have a first down. So Brady Cook is inside the 30-yard line, going to get to about the 27-yard line, a gain of 5, only a minute 27 to go. And now Farmington quickly to the line. They're not going to waste any time. This time it's a quarterback keeper, Jacob Baller. Chris Matlock is not going to let him get much. So Felker is going to get just about 2 yards. And they're going to give him a generous spot down to the 24. They said Jacob Baller made the tackle, but it's actually Baller who made the tackle. There's another good stop by Garrett Laslier on the outside. He may have got out of bounds. Good sportsmanship there by Dalton Gatewood.
Stop by number 8, Dalton Gatewood.
As, see where they mark him down. They're going to mark him on the 20, so now it's a big third down. 3rd and 3 now. There's another pitch outside, and he is taken again out of bounds. Garrett Laslier.
Number 14, Brady.
Lane Savat is also with him. And he's not going to go anywhere. They're going to mark him down right at the 20-yard line. So now with 31 seconds left, it is now going to be a 4th down coming up. Miss Judy Caputo is tuning in tonight. She is with us over on YouTube. We appreciate her tuning in tonight. Mindy, let's not go crazy. Mindy says everybody should share. Let's not go too crazy now. So now we're going to get a whistle here. A timeout's going to be called. I believe this one's going to be taken by the Knights. It will. That is their first timeout with 31 seconds left here in the first half. So now for Poplar Bluff here on defense. 4th down and 3 to go. Gatewood made a great stop a moment ago. So did Garrett Laslier. This defense here, the last couple of downs have really done their job and then some. Coming up at the half, we'll break it all down. We're going to give you the answer to our trivia question here after a while. That's coming up during halftime as well. And then we will have another trivia question coming up in the second half of play. And, of course, we'll have some scoring updates to give to you as well. Current, you see the question there on Facebook about the current Poplar Bluff quarterback. Cannon Carr is ranked 3rd. What I want to know is who is 2nd all time. There are the choices: Bobby Strenfel, Zane Faust, Mark Gum, and Shane Kirby. Of course, earlier tonight, Cannon Carr surpassing 4,000 career yards. Here is 4th and 3. Mules, and we get some movement up front. Everybody moved on the line. This one should go against Farmington. It will. It is a false start. That is a big 5-yard penalty now. And that's going to bring up, instead of it being 4th and 3, now it's going to be 4th down and 8.
Official call on the field. False start against the Knights.
So looking at the opposition for this season so far, you look at the numbers all together. And on 4th down conversions, the opposing team is 8 for 11 on 4th down conversions. So now we'll see big 4th down coming up with 30 seconds. This time he is back to throw, but he's flushed outside the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And Logan Height, they get a first down. Or did they get the first down? They did, it looks like. We'll see. Did he get the first down? No, he did not. He was just shy of the first down, so the Mules will have it. So the Mules are going to come up with it. And Mules will have it now on the 18-yard line. So Poplar Bluff does this job. It is a turnover on downs with 22 seconds. All right, Facebook crowd. If you're the Mules, do you go for it or do you take a knee with 22 seconds left in the half? Poplar Bluff will get the football back to begin the second half. You don't want to turn it over. Carr is just going to take that knee, and that's all she wrote in the first half. We've got ourselves quite the ball game. We've got an amazing halftime coming your way. We'll let you know who the winner was of our trivia coming up at halftime. We've got all your first half stats. I'm getting all kinds of text messages about let's get this to 100 shares. Tim, I'm not going to say that it can't happen. I'm just going to say, Tim, it might be a little bit difficult. I might be safe in not wearing Cardinal red next Friday night. We'll see. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, we've got more on the way. Your halftime report coming up. We are all tied up at 21. The Mules are set to get the ball back when we begin the third quarter because it is homecoming tonight. That means we're going to have an extra little bit of time at halftime, 20 minutes on the clock because it is halftime. So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll break down the first half. Score is tied at 21. You're listening to Mules football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
First Choice Insurance. Let their family protect your family. They provide insurance for home, auto, life, health, farm, and recreational vehicles. Call today for a free quote. 573-686-2870. First Choice Insurance. Our family protecting your family. Breathe easier and extend the life of your HVAC system, plus fewer repair bills with Air Solutions Comprehensive Maintenance Plan. You'll save money and get the peace of mind that only comes from calling Air Solutions. 785-1500.
Feel that rush of adrenaline. That's the feeling of over 100 years of Poplar Bluff football excellence. Let's make some history.
And touchdown! And we are back here at the half, and the Mules right now find themselves on, or I should say they're tied up at 21 apiece. Mules started out 14-0, and that's what Farmington had them kind of in a deficit. But since then, the Mules have come away, and they have tied this ball game.
Congratulations to all the classes on successful float.
Getting a text message. We have something very unique we're going to do coming up here in just a moment. I'm waiting to get the actual green light from a good buddy of mine before we introduce this here on the radio and on our Facebook live feed. We may wait until we get closer to the second half. We'll see what happens. But also coming up here tonight, let's talk about this game and let's figure out here. Let's go over some of the first half stats. Hang on, getting a we're going to do this in about, we'll wait until halftime is just about over. So in about 15 minutes, we'll talk about it. So right now, let's talk about the first half stats here. Farmington gets off to a 14-0 lead. Drew Felker runs for 1 yard and then the touchdown. And then that was at 7:18 in the first quarter, 4 minutes to go. Jeremiah Cunningham, he runs for 6 yards and the touchdown. A few minutes later, Cannon Carr completes a 30-yard touchdown pass to Devin Gatewood. Extra point was good. Second quarter with 9:40 left, Drew Felker runs another yard for a touchdown. Then Amari White, he runs for 49 yards, and he was able to get the touchdown for the Mules at 8:33. And then 4:35 left, Cannon Carr runs for 1 yard and the touchdown to eventually tie the football game. So far, the Mules, they have ran 14 plays tonight for 214 yards. They are averaging about 15 yards a play. You look at Farmington right now, they have ran 40 plays, you heard me right, 40 plays in the first half for 296 yards. And then let's talk about individuals here tonight. First off, the Mules have just 7 first downs in the first half. Farmington, they've got 17. And then third down conversions, Mules are 0 for 1. Farmington, they're 3 for 6. And the Knights are also 1 of 3 on fourth down conversions. Drew Felker, by the way, he is 2 of 2 on the night, 44 yards. But on the ground, it's been all Farmington. Kason McLean at 15 carries for 98 yards. Drew Felker, he's got 11 carries for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jeremiah Cunningham, he's got 5 carries, 37 yards and a touchdown. And Brady Cook, he's got 6 carries for 35 yards. And he is also averaging about 5 yards per carry through the air. Bishop, he's got a catch for 23 yards. And then Cunningham, he's got a catch for 21 yards. Now looking over at the Mule side, you've got Cannon Carr tonight, 5 out of 7, 144. He's got 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Amari White, 4 big carries, 67 yards. He had that 49-yard touchdown run. He is averaging 17 yards a carry. Devin Gatewood, he's got a carry for 2 yards. Cannon Carr, 1 carry, 1 yard, and a touchdown. Through the air, Darius Graham, a couple of catches, 78 yards, or make that 76 yards. And then Devin Gatewood, he's got 3 catches for 68 yards. That is the first half scoring here by the Mules and by the Knights in the first half. We've got Coach Caputo, he is here in attendance tonight. I've got Kenny Hosler. He is right beside us as well, or right down in front of us. Lots of Mules fans are making the trip up to Farmington. But tonight, the Mules with a big, big momentum as we go into half. The Mules right now, they have come back and they have tied this ball game up at 21 apiece. And coming up in just a minute, we are going to let you know exactly who the winner was. Trying to read some of these questions. Tom Cash, you betcha. Buzz Carr, he was an announcer for Mules Sports for over 50 years. He is the measuring stick. If I'm half as good as he was, I'm doing something right. We'll see if I ever get to that point. So coming up next, we'll get you to our trivia question winner. If you still want to participate, now is that time. The question, current Poplar Bluff Mules quarterback Cannon Carr, he is ranked third all-time in passing yards. Stan Revelle is in first. Who is second in all-time passing yards? The answers are Bobby Strenfel, Zane Faust, Mark Gum, or Shane Kirby. If you think you know the answer, then make sure and post right now to our Facebook page. And coming up, we will announce our winner here in just a few moments. Right now, we will take a quick timeout. We're going to come back with more here at halftime with about 11 minutes to go, including an update on area scores in Southeast Missouri. You're listening to Mules Football. It's being brought to you by the halftime sponsor of Los Margaritas, Mayas, and Taco Taco. This is the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Christian Automotive and Tire. Quality name brand tires that you know and trust. They also have ASE certified mechanics that have the training, tools, and knowledge to fix your vehicle right the first time. Business 67 South in Poplar Bluff.
Some things have changed since 1952. We changed our name, expanded our territory, and added branches in the communities we serve. But the most important thing remains the same. We treat our members like family. Experience the credit union difference. Ozark Federal Credit Union. Membership eligibility required. Insured by NCUA.
All right, we are back at the half now with 8:45 to go, and let's go ahead now and reveal our winner for our trivia question here tonight. Once again, current Poplar Bluff Mules quarterback Cannon Carr is ranked third all-time. Stan Revelle is first. What I want to know is who came in second, and the answer will reveal right now on your screen, whether you're watching Facebook or you're watching YouTube. It is C. Mark Gum. So Mark Gum ranks second all time. He's got exactly 5,818 passing yards during his career. And by the way, he also graduated back in 2005, and that means our winner, and it wasn't the first correct answer, it was just a winner that we picked out randomly. We selected Stephanie Rankin. She picks up a Back the Blue t-shirt courtesy of Southeast Sign and Graphics. So, Stephanie, if you are still watching, do me a favor, send me a private message. Let me know how to get a hold of you, and we'll get a hold of you coming up on Monday, and we will get you this awesome Back the Blue t-shirt. We're going to do this again coming up. We will do this again here in. There's a picture of that of those shirts on our screen. We've got another trivia question coming up, and we'll do that here in about the first part of the third quarter, and then we'll give you the answer in the fourth quarter. So tonight we've had a lot of fun so far. We're only in the first half. So tonight, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. We wanted to give something away that meant something, and we thought we would do our first week. We'll do our Back to Blue t-shirts. We always support law enforcement. There she is, Stephanie. So, yeah, send me a message, Stephanie, how to get a hold of you. And Monday, I'll get a hold of you when I'm back at the office, and we'll get this shirt to you as soon as we can. All right, other halftime scores. One of the most important scores that we're going to work on getting you. We'll do that right now, as a matter of fact. There was another game going on here in Southeast Missouri, and that is Kennett and Malden. And that game, just like ours, it has a lot at stake. And both teams undefeated. Kennett is 5-0. And, of course, you look at Malden, or I should say New Madrid, they are 4-0. So we'll give you an updated score on that here in just a moment. Can you believe this? New Madrid right now at halftime, they are defeating Kennett 28-21. That game is in Kennett, or make that New Madrid rather. It's a pretty good ball game going on right now. So it'll be interesting to see how that game winds, or how that game ends coming up in the second half. But right now, New Madrid, they do lead 28-21. Looking at other scores right now, Jackson leading Cardinal Ritter right now, 21-0 at the halftime. Also right now, Sykeston is leading their ball game. They lead 12-6 right now at their contest. And, of course, Sykeston taking on Cape Central. Cape Central is looking for their first win of the season. And right now, they are down just by 2 field goals, basically. So we'll see if that score holds. We'll see if we'll see if Sykeston is able to come away with any points and maybe get back on their winning ways as well. So we're sitting here at the half. We're coming up now on about 4 minutes until we get back to live action. Tim says we're getting closer now to our goal of 100 shares, but to be honest with you, we still got quite a ways to go, my friend. So I'm pretty confident that maybe if we get 99, I'll be happy, but that's not 100, so therefore next week I'm still wearing my maroon. See, I'm very superstitious, Tim. I wear maroon every football game just because every time I wear this particular jacket, we win. Tonight, we are tied at 21, so if we do get to 100 shares before the end of this broadcast, not after the broadcast, got to be before, but if we get to 100 shares, then that means next week I will, promise you, I will wear Cardinal Red, or it won't be Cardinal Red, it'll be a Cardinal t-shirt, and either you'll pick it out or I'll have my daughter pick it out, one of the two. Our halftime is being brought to you by Los Margaritas, Mayas, and Taco Tacos, serving up the best authentic Mexican food since 1997. The Esquivel family, always proud to support our Poplar Bluff Mules. By the way, next week, it is our third and final road game of the regular season next week. We are going to be at Cape Central. Should be a lot of fun. So what we'll do, we are waiting for Coach Kirkley to come out. He will join us in just a few moments, and we'll take a 1-minute timeout. We're going to come right back, and we're going to talk about somebody who is being inducted tonight into the Mizzou Hall of Fame. We'll have much more on that in 60 seconds. You're listening to Mules Football. We're all tied up at the half. This is the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we are back here live at the half, and the Mules are all tied up at 21 apiece as we get set to bring you Poplar Bluff Mules second half, as the Mules coming out now onto the football field. Still awaiting Coach Kirkley to make his way up to the broadcast booth. But before we get to that point, we want to talk about somebody that's very special to all of us, and that, of course, we all know John Scott. He usually joins us during the ball games, but tonight he is somewhere very special. He is with his dad, Joe Scott. We were informed by John this morning, or yesterday actually, that his dad was going to be inducted into the Mizzou Hall of Fame. And here, hang on just a second, Tim, before we do that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to we'll get back to Joe Scott in just a moment. Coach Kirkley is walking up the steps, so we're going to get him on real fast. That's live radio and TV at its best. It never works out the way we want it to, right, Tim? That's okay, though. Coach Kirkley is walking up the stairs. We'll give him the mic, and we'll welcome in Coach Kirkley here for just a moment. Coach, we got down by 14 points early. The run game for the Knights has worked out perfectionally so far. Let's talk about the Mules defense. What do we need to do in the second half to slow down this offense by Farmington?
Well, we got to get some better scrapes on our linebackers. We're missing those spots. We're getting washed down. So if we can do some of that, that's going to change the game. We're playing physical, and that's about all we can do right now. But we've made some adjustments. We're going to see if that helps, and I think it will. I think we'll have a better second half here. You know, the Mules got down by 14. They never gave up, Coach, and they come right back, and now we're tied up at 21. You guys get the ball back to begin with. It seems like the offense has settled down. Would you agree with that? Yeah, they're just starting to come into rhythm, and I think we're going to put some more points on the board here to the second half. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. They haven't shown to really shut us down just yet. So how critical in this second half is it going to be on first downs for the Farmington Knights, for the Mules defense, to not allow them 5-6 yards on first down? Right, and you know, like I said, we're doing a better job tackling, and we're doing our responsibilities. It's just some of the things that the jet or the sweeps is kind of giving us a hard time. But I think we're going to make some adjustments to get that right. All right, Coach. Thank you so much. Good luck to you. We'll see you guys later. All right, Coach Kirkley joining us live here before we get ready for the second half. So now let's talk a little bit about Joe Scott, who is being introduced tonight, inducted into the Mizzou Hall of Fame. And I did not know this until I started doing the research on it, but he was a Gainesville High School Bulldog. And, of course, Joe Scott, during his time in high school, he averaged 30.8 points a ball game. It is the highest scoring average in the state during that time. And, of course, he was a hard-driving shooting guard who often fired shots from 25 feet. He once scored, can you believe this, 58 points in a ball game his senior year, and he finished his career in high school 1,100-plus points long before the days of the three-point line. Scott also led the Bulldogs to a fourth-place finish in the Missouri Class M state tournament back in 1957. It is the only time in school history they've qualified. He also earned first-team All-State unanimously and was on first-team All-Ozarks region honors. Now, he also went on to play for Mizzou in March of 1961. He scored a record-shattering 46 points against who? The Nebraska Cornhuskers. That record, by the way, still holds strong today. He was a 3-year letterman and scored 1,100 career points, or make that 1,200 career points, which still ranks in the top 25, only 6 points behind Norm Stewart. Those totals, by the way, are notable because Scott achieved them in just 3 seasons, given that freshmen were not allowed to play back then. Additionally, Scott was Mizzou's team captain. He earned all Big 8 conference honors, plus was the school's 4th all-time leading scorer and was the highest scoring guard of his era. He has also enjoyed the support of his wife, Judith, and his son, John Scott. So once again, congratulations to Joe Scott, who has taken his rightful place into the Hall of Fame at Mizzou. If it wasn't for that, then he would be, or John Scott would be right beside me here in this broadcast booth. We wanted to send our best wishes to Joe Scott,
who is in Columbia tonight being inducted into the Mizzou Hall of Fame. All right, so now we're getting back to live action, and the Mules are on the football field. Back to return deep. We've got Chris Matlock, also Atari Amos, both standing at the 10-yard line. So now for the Mules, as halftime comes to an end, Farmington is going to kick off, and Matlock is going to let it bounce to about the 12-yard line, and he stumbles out across the 25 to maybe the 26-yard line. So Farmington, Matlock on a 48-yard kick. Matlock now is going to get it out across once again the 25 to right about the 26-yard line. So a return of 14 yards, and now 11:53, and we are back to live action. That's right, Joe Scott made all those points before the three-point was even designed. That's a lot of points. Congratulations to Joe Scott, inducted into the Mizzou Hall of Fame, already in the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame back in 2013. Cannon Carr, he's back to pass. He's one-on-one. Beller, he makes the catch. No, they're going to say he was out of bounds. Coach Severs was right there, and he kind of slaps the ref on the back like, oh, it could have been ours.
That's completion number 5, called out of bounds.
So it's going to be incomplete. Cannon Carr on first down. We'll get the replay here in the booth, and yeah, I think he was out of bounds. He was out of bounds. Could not get his toe down. Nevertheless, that lets you know right there where the Mules stand. They are coming out, and they are not going to waste any time. There is a fake handoff. Carr down the middle of the field. Jacob Beller is good this time. Beller, a big first down. First choice insurance, Mules, first down. So this time they get it right.
First down for the Mules.
Jacob Beller, his first catch of the ball game. Now they're in Farmington territory all the way down to the 34-yard line. That is 40 yards on that pass. A 40-yard pass by Cannon Carr, and the Mules are in business. First and 10, Poplar Bluff. They're going right to left. They put a man in motion, and we're going to get a flag. Looks like a little bit of movement on the right side. It's going to be against Poplar Bluff, and we'll back him up 5 yards. So a false start.
Official call, false start.
And it is first and 15 now. So first and 15. Instead of it being at first and 10, it is first and 10. So now Mules, we have our second trivia question. We'll get that in just a moment. So now Cannon Carr, shotgun formation, puts a man in motion. Darius Graham, it's going to be a quarterback keeper this time. And depending on where they spot him, maybe back to the 36, depending on 36 or 37. And they may say 37-yard line there. So it'd be a gain of 2 yards. A lot of folks tuning in here tonight. Also on YouTube as well. We appreciate everybody tuning in on Facebook or on YouTube. I know Miss Judy Caputo is watching us right now on YouTube. Couldn't be here tonight. I know Jackie Gerberto is also tuning in as well back in Poplar Bluff. It is coming, David. I promise you. Just hang on just a moment as Amos gets the handoff and he goes nowhere. And that's going to bring up third down. Little miscommunication there. Cannon Carr over there to talk to Coach Patillo, the offensive coordinator. So Amos lost a couple of yards. They're going to say he lost back to the 41. So now that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 17 to go. So 3rd down and 17. Mules are 0 for 1 tonight on 3rd down. Boy, the Mules don't want to waste an opportunity here to possibly take the lead. 61% entering tonight's game. They've got a man there. It's good. It's Brummett. And Brummett is taken out of bounds. It is a first choice insurance. Mules 1st down. There is a flag at the end of the play. So let's hold up just a minute. It should be a 1st down for sure for the Mules as Brummett is able to get his first catch on the night. If it's on Farmington, they're going to wave it off. It's unsportsmanlike against Poplar Bluff. Unsportsmanlike for Poplar Bluff. It'll be a 1st down, but the Mules had it at the 6-yard line. So now, it is a 1st down. They're going to move him back with a penalty on the 19-yard line. So Mules have it 1st and 10, and the ball is there is a pass interference. It should be on Bishop. The ball hit Baller.
Incomplete. There's flag on the field.
So now we'll see what the flag is. It's going to be against the Knights. Boy, Cannon Carr, he slung that in double coverage. Baller could not come up with it. John is tuning in, a former Poplar Bluff quarterback. He says, "Go Mules." So it's 1st down on So 1st down and goal from the 9. Atari Amos up the middle, and he's not going to have a lot.
Atari Amos with the carry.
Amos gets the carry, not going to get much. So Amos now, penalties have absolutely hurt us all the way around tonight. So Atari Amos is going to be stood up at the 9-yard line. 2nd and goal on the 9. So Poplar Bluff now trying to punch it in. Carr already has a touchdown pass and a touchdown run tonight. Going to hand it to Darius Graham, and Graham is going to lose about 6 yards. So Graham is tackled in the backfield. Josh White. And now it's 3rd down and 15 coming up. Or 2nd down and 15, rather. So 2nd down and 15 to go. Terry Bratcher says double duty, go Cards and go Mules. I don't have the latest score. They're playing the Cubs. They were 1-0 St. Louis. Carr now back to pass. He's got some time, and the catch is good. Darius Graham, touchdown Mules. So Darius Graham, that is his 2nd touchdown catch of the season, and now the Mules have the lead, 27-21. And now it is a Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers extra point attempt coming up as Darius Graham hauls it in the back of the end zone. Here's the kick. It's on the way. It is up. And now the Mules can celebrate just a little bit as now they lead at 28-21. Boom. That's where the boom comments come in. So let us know if you're liking the camera feeds here tonight. Tim doing a great job out there. He's dealing with the elements. Thankfully, no rain. Let's go ahead and get you to our second question on the night. All right. What year? All right, think about this. What year did KWOC begin airing Poplar Bluff Mules athletics? What year did KWOC begin airing Poplar Bluff Mules athletics? Was it A, 1968, was it 1938, 1988, or was it 2008? We will select a random winner before the game is over. They will pick up a Back the Blue t-shirt. So if you think you know the right answer out of those four choices, give us your answer, and we will pick out our winner later on tonight. Booming kick downfield as Bishop takes it at the 2-yard line. Good job by the Mules. Dalton Gatewood made that stop to begin with, followed up by Colin McBride. So good job by Chandler Beaton. It was a 58-yard kick. And then Bishop gets it out to right about the 28-yard line. So a 26-yard return. So now the Knights come out. And this one is a big drive for the Mules defense. They're up by 7 points. And for Poplar Bluff, we need every bit of momentum that we can get. Jackson right now, they lead their ball game. Sykeston leading Cape Central at last check. It was New Madrid as we have a Mules player coming out. Couldn't get his jersey number. New Madrid was up by a touchdown over Kennett. That's a good matchup down in New Madrid. So now the Mules have their first lead of the night. We'll see how they play defense here. A quarterback keeper and not a quarterback keeper, rather. The ball come loose. But they're going to say he was down by contact. It was a quarterback keeper. I thought it was, but then it looked like another man had the ball. That's going to be a first down. So another first down, and this one could come down to exactly the way it was last week, and that was the team that had the ball last, basically. 16-yard run by the quarterback. So Farmington, Cunningham is in motion. They're going to give it to the first man through. It's not Cunningham. This time it's going to be
number 26, Casey
McLean is going to get to near midfield. So another big 6-yard gain on first down. And that's what we talked about with Coach Kirkley. We talked about this, about the Mules not letting Farmington get more than about 3 yards on first down. If you haven't done so already, please share this feed for us. Our general manager, John Rice, we love to show him the numbers. We love to show him the high numbers so we can keep bringing you all these games on the air. Cunningham breaks through. He's got a first down and then some. So this time, as Cunningham, he's going to get inside Mules territory all the way down to about the 43-yard line. So he gains about 7 yards that time. And now Farmington 6 minutes to go. We're already midway through the third quarter already. Mules do have a 7-point lead. No grace, it doesn't include them. This is about KWOC. Sorry about that. So now there's another. Oh, the ball comes loose, and I believe the Mules may have recovered. We're waiting for the official signal. The ball popped out. Mules had a hand on it. No signal yet. They're going to say Farmington still has the ball, but Kason King nearly came away with his second fumble of this game. So no gain on the play. Boy, how fortunate are the Knights. So there's the option going again to Bishop. Bishop is going to be tackled for a big loss. Chris Matlock wraps him up at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 on the play. Oh, there's another flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. It's against Farmington.
Official call holding against the Knights.
So it's against the Knights for holding. We'll see where they mark him. Yep. From what I understand, KWOC was the first station to air Mule sports in all of Poplar Bluff, and there was a specific year it took place. Now the officials get together. It was a loss of 2 yards. Now the officials get together. They're only marking him down they're only marked it back a yard. Oh, wow, that's not much. And Coach Sievers, so the Mules are going to decline it. That's what it was. Okay, so the coaches on one side were like, wait a minute, but Coach Sievers said, no, they're going to go ahead and just, it's 3rd down and 12. Big 3rd down for these Knights. Can the Mules make a big stop? This time, Felker is out to his left and gets a man open. It's Bishop again. And he's taken out of bounds.
To number 2, Jake Bishop.
Bishop, a big 1st down catch as Dalton Gatewood. There is a flag down back on the 50. It's going to go against the Mules. So Poplar Bluff is going to get another big penalty. Down to the 27-yard line. But now we're going to have roughing the passer added on to it. So Poplar Bluff, it's 15 yards. They're going to mark him down at the 14-yard line. Wow, another big penalty against the Mules. So now the Mules backed up deep in their own territory. It was 3rd and 12. There's another option outside to Cunningham. Cunningham is forced out of bounds. He was pushed out of bounds by the Mules, and he'll have it inside the 5. So now Cunningham, depending on where they spot him down, it looks like it'll be on the 3. It was a 9-yard gain. Or make that 11-yard gain, rather. It is a 1st down. Mules have had quite a few penalties here tonight. We'll get you all those penalties in just a moment. This time, Brady Cook is lining up beside the quarterback. It's going to be a handoff to, it's going to be McLean. McLean takes it in for the touchdown. And now with 4:29 to go, Farmington is an extra point away from tying this game. Penalties have really hurt the Mules so far. Mules have 58 yards in penalties. They have been penalized 7 times. Farmington 4 times so far in this game. Jackson, they lead 35-0 right now. Sykeston still leads at 12-6. The extra point is up, and it is good. So now with 4:29 to play, Mules and the Knights are all tied up at 28 apiece. Mules have got to come right back and do something on offense. Mules football proudly presented by the Scott Law Firm, a family-owned firm in Poplar Bluff who supports our community, our schools, our children, and local justice. Let's go Mules. Scott Law Firm, a proud supporter of Poplar Bluff Mules. So for Poplar Bluff now, they're going to have to come right back out on the football field. The defense this time could not get it done, but we'll see what the Mules are able to do with it. The freshman running back, Eric, if you're talking about Farmington, then you're talking about number 26, Kaysen McLean. He's the man who just scored a moment ago. So now the Mules back out on offense. There's a kick, and Matlock takes it at the 20-yard line, and the ball comes loose, but he's able to secure it. Whoa. Boy, the Mules, nearly fumbled that one. It was a 40-yard kick, and Matlock is able to take it out across the 40-yard line to right about the 42. A 22-yard return. Jared Stark, my man, tuning in from Alabama. Of course, his sons play on the football team. Glad to have you alongside, Jared. There's a quick pass outside to Amari White. White gets across the 45 to near midfield. Amari White now about 8 yards on first down. Both of these offenses are very, very good. Make no mistake about it. Both are being very successful. It is an 8-yard pickup. Amari White right now coming in the ball game. He is averaging nearly 8 yards a carry. He's got 8 yards there. He's got 67 yards right now of offense on the ground. Carr being flushed outside the pocket. He's got a man. Darius Graham nearly comes up with it. Late, very late hit on Cannon Carr. No flag thrown. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. No flag on the play. Oh, they went for, it was taken at the knees too. I'm not sure if you can see that at home or not, or where you're watching. That last hit was below the knee. No flag. 3rd down and 2. Amari White now. Mules have got to get a first down on this drive. And Amari White is going to be a little bit short. Amari White is going to be about a yard short. And that's going to bring up a 4th down coming up. And I would imagine the Mules are going to go for it here on 4th down. Cannon Carr is going to come out. There is Jared Young, number 36. I know he's got a grandma watching right now. So now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. This is a big play with 3:09 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Jared Young gets the ball. He's got a first down. First Choice Insurance, Mules first down as Jared Young goes in and does his job.
That's first down for the Mules.
So the Mules get it down. They get 4 yards on that carry. And now it is a First Choice Insurance Mules first down to the 45-yard line. They're in Farmington territory. A lot of Jared and Young fans tuning in tonight. Love to have them on. Atari Amos gets the carry outside. He's got a man. He's got a first down. He is still on his feet. No flags in the backfield. All the way down to the 25, or make that 20-yard line.
Brought down by number 14, Brady.
So Atari Amos, his biggest run of the ball game.
It's a first down for the Mules.
And now the Mules are inside the Christian Automotive and Tire red zone. A 25-yard pickup on first down. Looks like the rain is starting to come down just a little bit here at the ball field. Or at the football stadium, rather. I got to let Tim know how much rain we're going to get. Not much. Thankfully, it's not that bad, so hopefully this will just move out pretty quick. Little bit of rain as Cannon Carr looking toward the end zone. It's over the head of Jacob Baller, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 5, Jacob Baller.
So Baller is incomplete now. Good run by Atari Amos earlier. Cannon Carr tonight just needed 72 yards to get to 4,000 for his career. He's got 234 tonight. He is 8 out of 12 with 2 touchdown passes so far tonight. Mules need to punch this in at second down and 10. 2:01 to play. Carr, shotgun formation. There's the snap. He's got a man open. Ball comes loose, and there's a flag. Coming in at the very end, the Farmington players, Cunningham is shocked. Drew Felker looks shocked. Lot of coverage. This one should go against Farmington. The refs get together. Brummett had somebody draped all over him. So now it should be a first down. Yes, it is. It'll be a first down, automatic first down this time. It's against Farmington. So it is a first down on the 10-yard line. We'll take it. Oh, the ball comes loose. But I believe Atari was able to come up with it.
Number 22, Amari White.
Or Amari White, rather. So he's tackled in the backfield. Amari White loses about 2 yards. And now it's going to bring up second down and goal on the 12. Got to get a touchdown on this drive. We need it. Rain letting up now. It's a quick shower. Cannon Carr's got a man in motion. It's Atari. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Carr goes through and scores. Cannon Carr. Touchdown Mules. That is his 5th, or make that 6th touchdown run this season. So Cannon Carr, his 2nd of the ball game. A 12-yard touchdown run with 1:06. Boom! There's the comments. Love to see those comments coming in. If you like what you're seeing, give us that boom. Now the Mules lead it 35-28. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come right back as the Mules lead it 35-28 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Eye Care Specialists is committed to the protection and the preservation of the precious gift of sight. Nothing is more important than your eyesight. That's the way the doctors of Eye Care Specialists see it.
Kevin's Auto and Tire is a family-owned one-stop shop for fast, friendly, and affordable automotive services with the latest tools and technology as well as their time-tested automotive knowledge. They're guaranteed to get your vehicle fixed without breaking the bank.
And we are back as we get set now. And the Mules once again leading it by a touchdown, 35-28.
For the Knights, number 2, Jake Bishop.
So Bishop is back to return. Boom! Love those comments coming in every time the Mules score that touchdown. We love seeing those comments. Boy, this Mules offense, they are explosive. Farmington, Bishop catches it at the 2, and he's got some momentum going upfield, and he'll be taken down near the 25-yard line. So beaten again, gets it to about the 2-yard line. And then Jake Bishop.
Officials timeout.
It's going to be an officials timeout here. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Farmington Knights. So now, Mules need a stop. They need that stop right here. Let's remind you, we've got our trivia. We got looks like a player down for looks like the Farmington Knights. Looks like the Knights have a man down. I can't see his jersey number. That's Bishop. You hope he's okay. He has been a big part of the offense. What year did KWOC begin airing Poplar Bluff Mules Athletics? Was it 1968, 1938, 1988, or 2008? If you think you know the answer, chime in on our comments section, and we'll select a random winner to receive our Back the Blue t-shirt. So now a 21-yard gain on the kickoff, on the return. This one's going to be a handoff. Oh, goodness. Farmington McLean breaks another tackle, and he is near the 35-yard line. McLean, he is having a field day right now against Poplar Bluff. That's a gain of 12 yards here on that carry. Ed Norton tuning in, getting several answers here coming in. We'll give you the right answer right before the game comes to an end. I did want to tell you, McLean right now has 18 carries, 119 yards, and oh, by the way, he's only a freshman. There's another handoff up the middle. See who the ball carrier was. Drew Felker, quarterback keeper this time. And he'll get about 4 or 5 yards. Nope, they're going to back him up just a little bit. So he'll be on the 38-yard line. That's a lot better. He did gain 3 yards, and that should be the end of the third quarter. We've got one more quarter to go. Mules have a 7-point lead. You're listening to Mules football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
The Scott Law Group, a family-owned firm providing trusted legal counsel for matters pertaining to real estate, personal injury, criminal, and family law. Call 785-4688 or online, scottlawgroupmode.com.
Go Mules! The Bank of Missouri wishes the Mules a fantastic season. Live well, play well, bank well. At 130 years strong, you can count on us to support you through all the seasons of life.
And we are back here as we get set now for the fourth and final quarter. Man, check this out. Checking in on the game over in New Madrid. It is still 28-21. That game is in the third quarter. And right now, New Madrid still with a 7-point lead. And there's a quick handoff to the outside. I think everybody was kind of fooled as it was a pitch out to Brady Cook. And he's going to get to about the 40, so it's a 2-yard pickup. And that's going to bring up a big third down. It's 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 coming up now for these Farmington Knights. You look at some of the stats here by the Knights so far in this ball game. On 3rd down conversions, they are 4 out of 7 right now. This one is a big one. He is back to throw. He's being flushed outside the pocket. Should have been a hold. No holding call. Desmond Howe was held. There is a flag down on the 30-yard line. Woo! There is a flag down back at the 30. It's a hold against Farmington. Mules catch a break. It was a big-time hold. We saw that one way up here. So that one is going to go against the Knights. So now, instead of it being 3rd down and about 5, it'll be a little bit longer than that. Mules have to contain. And they're going to mark him down at the 22-yard line, 23-yard line. No, it is the 22. So that penalty is good for 18 yards. So now it's 3rd down and 23 now. 3rd down and 23 to go. Big time play coming up now for the Knights. You can bet that he's going to throw the football. Felker, he has been pretty successful. Mules are going to come after him this time. And Hunter Jenkins, big sack. Hunter Jenkins explodes in the backfield and gets a sack. So they're going to mark him down all the way at the 18-yard line. That is a loss of only 4 yards. I thought it was a lot more than that. Nevertheless, it is 4th down.
Back to punt for the Knights, number 2, Jake Bishop.
Oh, I'm sorry, back at the 14-yard line, rather. So it is a sack on the 14-yard line. Bishop kicks it away, and the Mules do the smart thing. Just back away from it. Don't even touch it. So an 8-yard loss that time. And following the punt, Mules now, they've got a small window that they can go up by 2 scores. I need to get some booms out of my folks on Facebook and YouTube. Big time play, a 28-yard punt, no return. So now the Mules have it. They're already in Farmington territory with 10:14 to go here in the 4th quarter. Jackson now leading 42-8 over Cardinal Ritter. So now the Mules have it. Cannon Carr already over 200 yards passing tonight. Mules going to try to milk some clock. It's Ari Amos. Gets it, and he might get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Down by number 57, Josh Wyatt.
So 2nd down and 10. The run game has not been there for the Mules here lately. I love seeing the booms. That means the Mules are doing something good when those booms come in. So now Cannon Carr, shotgun formation. Mules, they're looking to the far side. They've got Darius Graham wide open. Graham holds it in for the reception all the way down to about the 14-yard line. Another big-time grab by the Mules. It is a First Choice Insurance Mules first down. It is good for 28 yards to Darius Graham. 9:26 here in the ball game. This one is big. If the Mules can go up by 2 touchdowns, we're coming up on 9 minutes here in the ball game. It is 35-28. Mules lead it inside the Christian Automotive and Tire red zone. There's a handoff to Graham. It goes nowhere. He's in the backfield. He'll lose about 4 yards. 3 or 4 yards on the loss, depending on where they spot him. That is our word, is boom from now on. Every time there's Eric Kirkman. Loves it. And they're going to mark him back at the 18, so it is a loss of 4 yards. 2nd down and 14 now. Big time play coming up for Poplar Bluff. 2nd down and 14. You got to believe we're in 4-down territory. There's another handoff. Atari Amos, he's got a man there, and he's going to score! Touchdown, Mules! Cannon Carr is feeling it. He is feeling it now. We need more booms on Facebook as Atari Amos punches another one in. 2 scores. 8:19 to go. Atari Amos, he is able to walk it into the back of the end zone. Cannon Carr, the holder. Here's the extra point presented by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers. It is up, and it is good. And the Mules now lead it 42-28. You're listening to Mules Football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Las Margaritas and Mayas, serving up the best authentic Mexican food since 1997. The Esquivel family, always proud to support our Poplar Bluff Mules.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
So the Mules go down and score another touchdown. My good friend Joey Johnson, he is tuning in. He's a big Jackson Indians fan, but he's tuning in tonight to this broadcast. He sends me a text. He says, boom, love it. That means the Mules are doing something right. 42-28 now is the score. Oh, the voice is kind of going in and out. Mules have 386 yards of offense. This one in the back of the end zone. Mules are starting to feel it. That last score by Atari Amos. Amos now. He has had fun here tonight. Atari Amos, he has scored 1 touchdown on the ground so far tonight. He's got 10 this season, 2 by Cannon Carr, 1 by Amari White. Also, Cannon Carr has 2 touchdowns through the air. Now the Mules, they've got to dig deep on defense. They were able to force a rare punt by Farmington last possession. And now there is a quarterback keeper, Drew Felker, gets up, and he's across the 30, still on his feet. Finally by McFarland, and Dalton Gatewood finally is able to take him down. And he's going to be all the way out to the 38-39 yard line. It's a gain of 18 yards on 1st down. So now the Mules defense, they need a big stop right here. 7:54 and counting. By the way, Farmington, they've got all 3 timeouts remaining in this ball game. There's another big run. This one is by McLean. McLean is down to the 30. So Cason McLean, another big run, his longest of the night. That is 32 yards for Cason McLean. Another big 1st down. Farmington, they are not wasting any time. Cason McLean, 19 carries, 151 yards of offense. We get a timeout called by Poplar Bluff with 7:32 to play in this ball game. All timeouts this season are being brought to you by Larry Hillis Dodge with their convenient drive-through service center. From maintenance diagnostic checks to major repairs, their highly trained technicians can have your back, and they'll have you back on the road in no time. It is Larry Hillis Dodge, a proud supporter of Poplar Bluff Mules football. Getting a lot of... Eric, we've got 7:32 left in this ball game. 7:32 remaining in the ball game. Mules lead by 2 scores, but we got to be real careful. Central right now has come back. They score a late touchdown, and Central now leads Sykeston 14-12 with only 3:43 left in the fourth. We will see Cape Central coming up next week. We will see Cape Central next week. Big first down coming up now for the Knights. A lot of scoring in the game. People are going to say lack of defense. No, it's just really good offense by both teams. There's another handoff up the middle. McLean. Kason McLean again. He's already got over 151 yards of offense on the ground. Did I tell you already that he is only a freshman? He is down to the 25-yard line, so he picked up 5 yards. Clock continues to run. So now Farmington coming up. They're not in any big hurry right now. It's 6:55 and counting. It's going to be a handoff again to McLean until the Mules can stop him. That's where the ball's going to go every time. McLean again, another first down for the Knights.
Brought down by number 70, Kason King.
So Kason King on the tackle, and he'll be on the 18-yard line. They're in the red zone. So Cardinals, I'm missing some of the comments here. Yes, the Cardinals are in the playoffs. There's another handoff.
Number 18, Drew.
This time it was a quarterback keeper rather. Didn't go very far. Welker, depending on where they spot him, maybe down to about the 14-yard line. He'll get about 4 yards on first down. The running game has been Felker now with 107 yards running the ball here. Farmington with 2 running backs with 100 yards, and there goes Kason. As Kason McLean again goes 14 yards and the touchdown. So they score again at 5:54. And they are an extra point away from making this a 7-point game.
Point number 14, Brady Cook.
McLean, 2 touchdown runs. He's got 177 yards on the ground. Drew Felker with 107 yards. Both have 2 touchdowns. And the extra point, boy, that's a big. It's no good. That is huge, and that makes this an 8-point game. It is still a 1-possession game, but the Mules on special teams do their job, and they hold them down. All right, so if you don't mind, I know, before I say this, let me refresh. I want to make sure that I'm not getting very close just yet. I guess we're getting closer. Tim's over here looking like he's getting excited more by the moment. I know my general manager also wants to see me wear Cardinal red. We're not near 100 yet. If we get to 100 shares before the end of the broadcast on this video, I'll wear Cardinal red, a Cardinal shirt next week. And for those that know me personally, they know that is not in my nature. I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying, Cubs fan all the way here, but we're already on vacation. We're not going to, we'll see. So now they're going to try for the onside, and they better get it. Oh my goodness, Farmington is going to come up with the onside kick. Farmington They come up with the onside kick. And now Farmington has it on the 39-yard line. Make that 38-yard line.
Number 2, Jake Bishop recovers the onside kick for the Knights.
So it'll be on the 38-yard line. So Farmington, they will have it on the 38-yard line. And there's another handoff again to McLean. He's inside the 30.
Number 26, Casey McLean with the carry, brought down by number 8, Dalton Gatewood.
Let's go, line!
So now all the way down to the 29-yard line. 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Farmington. Another handoff again.
Number 26, Casey McLean with the carry. Brought down by number 77, Nick Palma. That's a first down for the Knights.
Another first down to the 24-yard line. So now and now here we go again. Here is McLean again. McLean.
Number 26, Casey McLean with the carry.
So McLean now, as Farmington, McLean is doing all the grunt work right now. So now it's on the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone. It is 2nd down and 7 from the 21-yard line. 4:08 to go here in this game. Farmington, this time it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He'll keep it himself. And he'll get to about the 15-yard line. A big gain by the quarterback. We'll see where they mark him down. They're going to mark him back actually at the 17. So a gain of 4 yards. A gain of 4 yards. Don't go anywhere if you're tuning in. Big 3rd down for the Farmington Knights. Farmington kind of slowing it up a little bit. Another handoff. This one up the middle. It's going to be a first down, but the ball come loose. The ball came out. The ball came out. We're waiting for the signal.
Number 26, Casey McLean with the carry.
They're going to say McLean still has the ball. Boy, Farmington getting lucky on these drives. And it is a first down. All the way down to about the 12. Maybe it's the 11. We've got an injured player for the Farmington Knights. So let's see what the Mules can do. We've got to have a big stop here on defense. Just look at the amount of yardage the running backs have gotten right now for the Farmington Knights. Casey McLean, 25 carries, 194 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Drew Felker, 18 carries, 111 yards. Between those two right there, they've got 300 yards on the ground between the two of them. Farmington so far tonight, 62 plays. The Mules have 34 plays. Farmington, 465 yards gained. Mules have 366. 3:13 to go here in this ball game. Farmington, it is 1st down and 10 on the 12-yard line. This one's going to be the pitch outside to Cunningham. Cunningham is going to go in, and did he score? There's a flag down at the end of the play. It is a touchdown. There's a flag down. I'm not sure if it's going to be on the end of the run or if it's going to be in the area of a hold. It's going to be against the Knights. It'll be holding. It's going to come back. It's going to come back. If you're watching us on social media, do us a favor and hit that share button for us. This has the potential to be our funnest and our biggest broadcast by far. Big holding call coming up against the Farmington Knights. But it's only going to be about 4 yards. So instead of the touchdown, it'll be 1st and 14 from the 16-yard line. And now Felker is flushed outside the pocket. Mules make a miss. He is still on his feet, and he'll be taken down near the 15-yard line, depending on where they spot him down. 2:26 is all that's left.
Forced out of bounds by number 25.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. No score right now for the Seattle Mariners. Sorry, I'm like knee-deep in making sure this game is going. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that from Arkansas. It's between Harrison and Branson. 2nd down and 10 from the 12. 2:25. He's back to pass. He's got a man. It's going to be out of bounds. He's out. Oh, Farmington, they want a penalty. No way. He was already out of bounds. Incomplete pass. It's going to bring up another 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 10.
Ruled incomplete.
So now this is a big play coming up. 3rd down and 10 to go. 3rd down and 10. Can the Mules hang on? What a game in Farmington. 3rd down and 10. After the onside kick, Felker flushed outside the pocket. It's picked off. Chris Matlock. He's got the interception. And there's a flag, and he'll take it out to about the 18-yard line.
Intercepted by number 1, Chris.
There is a flag down.
Red flag on the field.
So Matlock picked him off near the end zone. It was intended for Jake Bishop, but now we check the flags, and the officials are all the way over on the far side. It's against Poplar Bluff, but the interception should stand. It came at the end of the play. We need some booms. Mules will have it. There is a Farmington player down. We don't want anybody to get hurt. I can't see his number. It looks like that might be McLean, who is on the turf right now. McLean, the Mules trainer, Heath Willis, is going to walk out and check on the player from Farmington. McLean, it is going to be McLean. You don't want to see that. McLean has had what a ball game he has had tonight. He's able to get up. That is some good news. We'll even clap on that one. This young man has had quite the ball game here tonight. Farmington, they've got all 3 of their timeouts left in this ball game. 3 timeouts. Farmington has 2:11 remaining in the ball game. So there is a huge interception Sheriff Mark Dobbs is also tuning in tonight from Poplar Bluff, and he chimes in, boom, big Mules fan. So now it'll be 1st and 10, Poplar Bluff on the 8-yard line. So Mules bounces to the outside, but the ball comes loose. Farmington has recovered it now. What a change of events. Amari White fumbles it on the 8-yard line. So now the Mules now, they will fumble it. And that's going to give the ball right back to Farmington as Amari White fumbles it on the 9-yard line. So just like that with 2:05, and there's the run play. And it'll be all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Brought down by number 9, Hunter Jenkins, excuse me.
So Hunter Jenkins so we'll see what Felker now gets it down to the 4-yard line. This is big. Mules defense has got to hold up. They give it through the first man through, and it's going to be to about the 3-yard line. So back-to-back runs this time for the Knights. They give it to number 25, Tyler Williams, and Williams gets it to the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal on the 3. 3rd down and 3. High formation for Felker. He's going to hand it off again. Williams goes in and scores.
For the touchdown, number 3.
Williams, and flags come in again. Flags are everywhere with 54 seconds, all that remains. Cape defeats Sykeston here tonight, 14-12. It's against the Mules. The touchdown will stand. And now Farmington, this is the game with 54 seconds. As Williams takes it in for 3 yards. It is 42-40. If you're watching us here tonight, if you're listening on social media, listening to us on the radio, watching us on social media, we need you now. 42-40. Mules lead by just 2 points, and there's 54 seconds. Here we go, Mules fans. This is the ball game, possibly. Here is the run by Drew Felker. It might be a quarterback keeper up the middle. Felker now. Play clock is down to 16. Plenty of time. Mules defensive line has got to stand up. They pitch it outside. Cunningham ties the game. So Cunningham, we are tied up in this ball game. It is 42-42. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a ball game here tonight. What a ball game. We are not taking a commercial break. We are going to keep it right here. Wow. What a ball game here tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. Stay with us. Timeouts. The Mules have 2 timeouts left in this ball game. What we've got to figure out, we cannot be fooled again with the onside kick. It's already happened once. You can hear I'm not sure if you can hear that in the background, but the Farmington fans are cheering at our fans. Why are you so quiet, they say. What a ball game here tonight. A big shout out to all of our sponsors and a big thank you to Tim Hicks. He is outside in the elements once again tonight. Joey Johnson, he says he's not going anywhere. He is just tuned in. So this one is not going to be the onside kick. Mules is picked up at the 15-yard line by Atari Amos. Amos at the 30 to the 40. Mules have good field possession with 46 seconds, all that's left. So Atari Amos, big run back for the Mules, and the Mules will have it now at the 41-yard line. 26-yard return. So for the Mules, Mules have got to figure out a way to hang in there. 46 seconds. Mules again, back-to-back weeks. It's come down to the last possession. This one is out of bounds. No flags. It was intended for Darius Graham. It's incomplete. Second down and 10. 42 seconds, all that remains in this ball game. Mules going to huddle up now. Mules are going to work the sidelines. Cannon Carr's 9 of 15 on the night, 262 with 2 touchdowns. He is back to pass. He's got a man in the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Darius Graham had it. It was in his possession, and he just dropped it. And now it's a big third down for the Mules. Could this be the time that we see a field goal, David? If the Mules can get in position, who knows? Chandler Beaton. We would love to see it. So now the Mules have it, third down and 10. Mules tonight entering the ball game 61%. We're just 1 of 3 so far on third down conversions tonight. This one is a big one. Cannon Carr, 3rd and 10. Back to pass. He's got a man. Brummett just overthrows him. And now it's going to bring up 4th down.
Number 24, Nick Brummett is incomplete.
So Brummett, it's incomplete. Now the Mules have got to punt the football away. Mules have got to punt the football away. 36 seconds, all that remains in the football game. And now Garrett Laslier, he is out to kick this ball away. So now Farmington. Good kick. It's going to be taken by Cunningham at the 25. And he's going to run out of bounds over the 40-yard line. Now a flag comes out at the end of the play.
Number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham with the punt return.
A flag comes out at the end of this play.
Number 25, Logan Height. There's a flag on the field.
If it's against the Mules, that's going to put Farmington in Mules territory. And I think it's against the Mules. It's going to be unsportsmanlike against Poplar Bluff. Wow, unreal. It's against Poplar Bluff. So now it's 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. And he's back to pass. Mules have got to figure out a way to stop him. He goes out of bounds across the 30. Felker with a big run. So now with 18 seconds, Poplar Bluff so now Felker, the quarterback again. This time the Mules are not going to be fooled, and that's going to bring up a timeout taken by the Farmington Knights with 13 seconds left. 13 seconds left.
Brought down by number 44.
Garrett Laslier on the tackle. Timeout Farmington with only 13 seconds. This is shades of last year. This is shades of last year with 13 seconds. Farmington was able to win it, basically not a game-winning field goal, but they were able to punch one in from Cale Kraus. After a long, lengthy drive, they were able to put it in. So now the Mules, with only 13 seconds, they had an opportunity, but they were unable to do anything with it, and now the best they can hope for is just overtime. 13 seconds is all that remains in this ball game. Farmington, Mules led 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Farmington has 494 yards of offense. Big time plays coming up now for the Mules defense. They've got to get stops. Felker, I formation. Now he puts Cunningham in motion. Pitches it outside to Cunningham. Cunningham is going in the end zone. Oh my goodness, Farmington wide open. Farmington. Jake Bishop with 6 seconds to go. Jake Bishop scores the touchdown with only 6 seconds remaining. 6 seconds remaining in this football game, and Bluff is stunned. What a pass by Cunningham. Mules were completely taken off guard. The extra point is up. It is good, and now the Mules are down to their final 6 seconds.
Poplar Bluff 42.
Oh, wow.
Knights 49.
Cannot believe that one. That is a stunner, but there is 6 seconds left. 49-42 is your score. Wide open in the back of the end zone. Wow. Still have 6 seconds to go. I don't know what kind of play you can draw up with just 6 seconds. This is by far the game of the night. Can the Mules somehow hang on? Farmington has outscored the Mules 21-7 in this quarter.
Chris Matlock and number 10, Atari Amos.
So now, Mules get it. And McFarland, the game is over, but McFarland is going to run out of time, and that's going to be the ball game on the kickoff. Farmington is going to celebrate. They beat the Mules again. They beat Poplar Bluff again. Farmington, it came down to the last possession, Mules had it. Mules had it, turned it over, and Farmington made them pay. 49-42. What a ball game here tonight. Not the result we wanted. My goodness, you can't take anything away from the Knights. They absolutely played as well as anybody. This is by far the game of the night. We've got a lot to dissect. We're going to talk to Coach Kirkley, I believe, in just a moment. We were hoping that things were going to be different tonight. We were going to talk to Cannon Carr after the night he had reached a historic milestone for Poplar Bluff, getting to 4,000 passing yards in his career. Heartbreaker, no doubt. What a game here tonight. Please let our boys know on social media how you feel about our boys. I mean, they played absolutely with everything on the line tonight. Nothing to be ashamed about. Obviously, things did not go the way that we would have liked here tonight. And you can see the boys huddling right now at midfield after just a heartbreaking loss here tonight for Poplar Bluff. So Poplar Bluff tonight going down to defeat by 7 points in dramatic fashion. Back-to-back weeks that the Mules have just did everything they could and just could not come up with the victory here tonight. Let's go over some of the stats here for you. Farmington overall tonight, 523 yards of offense. 387 by Poplar Bluff. Farmington 72 yards, or make that 72 plays from scrimmage. Mules had 38. Looking at some of the numbers here tonight, Drew Felker 3 of 5 overall, 62 yards, no touchdowns, the 1 interception. Jeremiah Cunningham, the play of the night, a 29-yard touchdown pass with 6 seconds remaining. Looking at the Farmington rushers here tonight, they went Kaysen McLean at 25 carries, 194 yards, averaged 7.5 yards per carry. And of course, Drew Felker, 22 carries, 131 yards tonight. Looking over at the Mules, Cannon Carr, 9 of 17 at 262. 262 through the air, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Amari White, 8 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Atari Amos, 6 carries, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Cannon Carr, 3 carries, 15 yards. He also had 2 touchdowns. And then through the air, Darius Graham tonight, 4 catches for 119 yards, 1 touchdown. Devin Gatewood, 3 catches for 68 yards. Jacob Ballard had a catch for 40 yards. Nick Brummett had 1 catch for 35 yards. And that is how this game looks tonight. We've got Cape Central coming up next week. Farmington outscored the Mules 14-6 in the first quarter. Then the Mules outscored Farmington 14-7 in that second quarter. Mules outscored Farmington 14-7 third quarter, but then in the fourth, it was Farmington 21-7 overall. And tonight, the Mules leave out of here heartbroken. Make no mistake about it, our boys played the best they possibly could here tonight. And this one it doesn't feel good, no doubt about it. For the Mules here tonight, this one does not feel good at all. But you can bet they're going to come away tomorrow and they will start working hard for next Friday night as the Mules are set to take on the Cape Central Tigers. We're going to have that game for you live in Cape Central. And for the Mules here tonight, it was a night designed that this game was one of the two biggest games on the night in the area. You had this game. You also had New Madrid and Kennett. And then, of course, we're looking at Class 5 overall. We're looking at some of the other games. And one game that we were looking at was, of course, the game between Seckman and Ladue. As of right now, we do not have a score to pass on. So far, it's still showing 0-0 by my estimation. But if Seckman was able to come away with a loss tonight as well, it's going to make things very interesting when the districts, they get released next week as far as the numbers. The Mules enter the game at number 3, Seckman number 2. Is that going to be the way it is? We shall see next week. So tonight, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. We came up about 24 shares shy of the goal of 100. That's okay, though. That just means next week I can wear my maroon still to the ball game. I know we did a second question for the night earlier for the trivia. We will pick a random winner. We'll let you know who that is. We'll contact you by Facebook. We've had so many comments here tonight. It is hard to kind of figure out where to go back and look for the answer. But tonight, the Mules coming away 49-42. What a game, though, for sure, as the Mules tonight falling by 1 touchdown. And, of course, we will pick out a winner and get you that trivia. Our GM is asking about the winner. John, to be honest with you, we've lost connection with all the comments. We'll have to go back through our comments and select a winner coming up next week. We'll do that over the weekend, and we will message you on Facebook if you picked up the answer correctly. A lot of folks did. The answer was 1938, by the way. The question was, when is the first year KWOC aired a Mules sporting event? The answer was 1938. And we have had a blast bringing you this football game here tonight. We will do that. We will do that again next week. We'll have more trivia. Let's say thank you again to our sponsors bringing you Mules football before we say so long. First Midwest Bank, also brought to you by Kevin's Auto Repair, Poplar Bluff Realty and Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, the Ozark Federal Credit Union, Air Solutions, First Choice Insurance, also being brought to you by Los Margaritas, Mayas, and Taco Taco, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Larry Hillis Dodge, Briggs & Stratton, also being brought to you by the Scott Law Group LLC and the Bank of Missouri. Once again, for Tim Hicks, who did a phenomenal job on the camera tonight, our sales manager, Tereska Stockton, our chief engineer, Charlie Lampy, our general manager, John Rice, I'm Frankie Castile. We are saying so long here tonight. The Mules fall to 4-2, losing tonight 49-42. Coming up on the radio side, we'll get you back to regular programming. And, of course, we're back on the air next week for more Poplar Bluff Mules football. You've been listening to Mules football on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.